We are back in Texas, both in the ballpark. My Rangers and the Yankees are in the ballpark tonight in Texas, and here in my studio. Got something new in my studio. Anybody notice it? We are going to be live for at least the first two, maybe three games of this homestand tonight, almost for sure tomorrow, maybe even Wednesday, even though it's a day game. I'm very excited about it. We just tried to do an MLB Spaces, a Texas Rangers version of Spaces. I've gotten some feedback. There was no audio to hear, so I think that me and Jason Michaels, former Philly, and Doug of MLB Spaces might have just been talking to ourselves. But we have like 10 people in there, so I'm a little confused. But I don't have time to respond to everybody right now, so I will figure out what happened there, and we'll get back to you. But whatever, we're live now, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing here. Doug, I don't see. I see you're here, but I don't see your video. Make sure it's not on my end. Edit mic settings, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to ban you. Edit name and that. There he is. You ready to go? All right, let's bring him. Oh, I got Jason too. Jason, get your devices connected. I see you popping in. Doug, can you hear me now?
I hear you.
I think we were talking to ourselves. I think that the audio of our MLB Spaces that we just did was just for us because I've got like 5 people on X say I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear anything. So I don't know.
I think I know your problem. The problem.
I would love to hear it because I would like to.
You want me to go into it now or offline?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't get embarrassed.
So I think you had it on video for some reason.
I may have because it asked the question at one point. I don't really know, but I may have.
So I think that may have messed things up because I've never experimented with the video before. So that may have been why.
Well,
also, because even before I requested to join or requested to speak, I didn't hear anything either. So now that other people said that, it kind of jogged my curiosity, and I was just looking back through. So
me and Jason had a good talk, and then me and you had a good talk, and if it was just us three having a conversation, well, it is what you missed out, people.
Still go back and listen to it.
Well, we'll find out. When the game's over, I'll be honest. I'll check it out. I got some chicken strips in here that I haven't eaten yet, so I have some breaks during the show, which sometimes are for me to just eat, and I might have to do that tonight because it's been a busy day. But yeah, I swung and I missed. It is what it is. That's Doug, MLB Spaces, Jason Michaels. Oh, he disappeared. He was here. I think he's got to get his devices connected. Whatever. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I guess I don't need to show you guys no game yet, do I? That's silly. So yeah, we tried to do an LB Spaces. It didn't work out, whatever. I do have something new in the background today. Kind of cool. We'll see if anybody notices that. Doug, how's your day going? I know I asked you already, and I know the answer. But how's your day going, and what the heck's that P for on your head? Is that for it's not for Princeton. I'm guessing it's for Pittsburgh?
We're repping Pittsburgh today.
I like it. So you got Boston, you got Baltimore, you got Pittsburgh. Do you just have a lot of hats, or do you use like everybody?
So it is my thing. Whenever I go to a new stadium, I kind of I got to get some swag, no matter where I'm at.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I recently just moved to Pittsburgh, so I had to get some stuff.
Pesky Podcast and now say, hey, what's going on, buddy? Good friends of mine, Boston Red Sox crew. Hope you're having a great day. Your Boston Red Sox and my Texas Rangers might be battling for a spot here shortly. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a great.
Do they play each other? Do we play each other? Did we play yet?
We play them very early. I think. I don't know. We probably have to go there at some point. Have we been there? I don't know. Hey, Carson, what's going on? I'm not really sure. Anyway, this is Doug, MLB Spaces. Jason Michaels, the Big League Approach should be on. Also, Halos in the infield should be coming on. Pesky, Sox are up 5-0 in KC. They say, Pesky, you're always invited. You have me on now, and then if you ever want to come on, just let me know. I'll send you an invite. I love having other content creators on.
Just collabing on top of collabing with everyone.
Right.
Love it.
I usually try to calm the chaos and say, all right, you take the first 2 innings, you take 4th and 5th. But everybody's like, yeah, whatever. I just want to come in the beginning. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll probably have 8 people in the first 3 innings, and then everybody will probably leave. But whatever. It doesn't matter to me. We're just gonna. I'm just being a little less controlling, I guess. We will. Oh, okay.
Unless I missed it, it does not look like the Rangers and Red Sox play each other.
Yeah, Pesky just said we only play again this year if it's in the playoffs. Hey, Kerm, what's going on? I saw you in the spaces today. Sorry if you couldn't hear it. I think I screwed that up. It's definitely on me. Whatever was mistaken, it's definitely on me, but I'll get it fixed. Remember, it went out when the Rangers were playing the Twins. Yeah, that was weird. The beautiful and talented Laura talking about Max Fried. 3 earned runs in 5 of his last 10 games. Started to Patrick Corbin been pitching very, very well. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. There's Jay Mike. Jason, you ready to come on? All right, let's put him on. Let's share this. There it is. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now? We were just talking about, I think I screwed up the audio on MLB Spaces, so we'll just have to do it again sometime. It is what it is. Pesky Podcast says we play the Pirates coming up soon.
But you can hear me?
Yeah. Okay, you can hear me. And you guys have met. You were on. That's Doug from MLB Spaces, and you were on Doug. His.
Yes, sir.
Audio.
Yes, sir. Glad to be speaking with you again.
Sounds good. Yeah. Absolutely. I love talking baseball.
I've been looking forward to this for a while. Not to talk about personal things, but my wifey's been getting better after a surgery, and I felt good. Out of it, a little discombobulated. She's doing better. Hallelujah. Good. And we were just coming home I came home from work, and we went and checked out the grandkids, and almost felt like a normal day again. But anyway, it'll be normal if my Rangers, if I could keep the audio working and the video working, how about that? That'd be good. Jason, how's your day been? I know you were doing a little coaching earlier today.
Yeah, I had, I had a camp this morning. I did a camp for 7 to 13-year-olds, and then had some lessons. So it was a good day. Good day today.
Sounds like a good day.
Baseball.
Every day with baseball is a good day. Cameron in the house. I don't know why I called you Cameron. Cameron in the house. My mouth isn't working. It's the most frustrating season I've ever seen. Tell that to the Baltimore Orioles. I don't know. Jason, you played the game for a while. You were in 10 years. How does it feel as a ball player, the leadoff hitter? Paul Goldschmidt tonight leading off for the Yankees. Getting in the box. I'll interrupt you if anything big happens in the game, of course. How frustrating can a season like this be when you're one of the guys in the lineup or in the dugout or wherever they be?
I like being leadoff. Some guys like it, some guys don't. I know one of the things I didn't like was hitting fourth. For some reason, I just didn't. And that went all the way back to college. But I always liked hitting third or, anywhere but fourth. Let's put it that way.
I'll tell you, my coaches were smart enough to never put me in the 4 slot. 1, 2, even 3 now and then. Never 4. It was a different time. I think they expected a little slug back then, and I had very little slug. But that was a million years ago and a lot of pounds ago. That's funny. Doug, did you play ball? Did you ever hit leadoff? Oh no! Oh, Schmitty goes deep. Second deck.
2-0 fastball.
1-0 bad guys already. I really like Paul Goldschmidt, but not tonight. Sorry, Doug, I interrupted you, but I'm going to interrupt you.
I played kind of rec before high school, and I was okay, but I was more of a soccer player, and then I ran track in high school. So I didn't play, but I followed baseball my whole life,
I had the track coach once ask me to hey, would I come out and play track? I said, no, that's what I do when I'm a jerk on the bus on the way back from the ball game. They make me run. I ain't doing it for fun. And that's probably why I'm fat now. That's what I get. Don't do what I did, people. Run.
So what do we got going on here? I have not seen this before.
What are we talking about? Paul Schmidt.
What you got? The 3D. What is it? The 3D.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I have not seen it before.
Really cool. Well, I invented it. No, I'm just kidding. MLB.com.
Now, are you guys watching it through?
Ball in the gap, double into the right center field gap. Rosario's going to get 2, maybe 3. Langford scoops it up, fires it in. We got a home run. We got a double. 6 total bases and 2 ABs. Patrick Corbin looking like he thinks he's with the Nationals again. I'm sorry, Doug. Yeah, I interrupt you again. This is from MLB.com. If you go on the MLB, game day, and then you go to the top right, there's a little, I don't know, I think it says 3D. I might have that. Hold on. Let me get my screen out of the way. Yeah, so on the very top right corner, if you go on MLB.com, game day, very top right corner, there's a little circle. Hit it, 3D, and then it takes a lot of CPU.
It could have held him to a single there. He took it back.
I was watching it and I was talking, and I didn't get a really good view of it, but I thought that too. I thought he was going to cut it off, and then it was over.
No, it was just
Cody Bellinger.
That as an outfielder, if I can get to that, I mean, that would make it. If I can get to that, keep that guy at first, I'd take pride in that. And that, you know, a lot of outfielders do.
Well, and nobody outman on second.
Dolly's Dutton, but he just took a bad route.
He did. I think you're right.
Yeah, that was,
and that's on the heels of last night. I don't know if you were watching the game. I mentioned it in the spaces that I don't think anybody but us three got to hear. But yeah, that I don't know why he didn't slide. I don't know, Doug, Jason, did either of you or both of you see that last night? If so, what
I just saw I did not see that. My kids were getting like, "Hey, Daddy," and it's like I couldn't do it, but I saw the replay, but I didn't really see a good replay.
I didn't see a good replay either. I saw Dolly being a little lazy, frankly, and I don't know why you don't slide there. And Bochy, to his credit, and to no surprise, Bellinger slides out to Duran at first, one out, man on second.
All right, so
said there's
three hitters, right? First three hitters have all hit the ball on the screws. I don't like that.
Well, I mean, Cody didn't hit it real hard, but
But as a, I'm gonna be pro Rangers here. Let's put it that way.
Well, I'm hoping to be pro Rangers too.
I just want to see a good game. That's when people ask me about when I watch a game. I just want to see a good game. I want to see executions. I want to see good defense. I want to see it done right. But I've seen a lot of mistakes even over the weekend. There were some weird mistakes.
There were. I mean, we talked about it through X. I mean, you and Jeff Fry, who Doug mentioned earlier, and a couple other. I think I don't know, Minkovitz. I don't want to say his name wrong. Whatever. A couple of people chimed in about Jazz. What the heck? I mean, and then Dolly the next night here in Fort Texas, not in Texas, but Fort Texas. Base running. What the heck? What's going on?
After you left, Jason, I was talking to Jeff here, and I was saying that type of stuff that Jazz is going on, the Yankees not being very disciplined and all over the place. I was like, these are the guys that, when you were on the space, you talked about it. And Jeff also, he talked about it too, is this wouldn't have happened when you guys were playing.
No, because it wouldn't have happened because the team would have taken care of it. I mean, honestly, Booney should have took him out. What I didn't like is that they asked him after the game and he said he would do the same thing again.
Jazz did? Oh, yes, you're right. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm going, why in the hell would you say that?
Whatever he said.
I'd much rather have one out instead of two outs. You getting doubled off like that. That's embarrassing. That's what it is.
Full count football 4 in. A little maybe.
Are we synced up here? Are you watching through this?
No, I'm watching the Victory Plus. Let me see. I think that the 3D.
So
I have both.
Yeah, that's why I was quiet for a minute, because I put the game up also next to it just to see the differences here, and I think it's like about a pitch or so behind.
Yeah, so it's showing Slater coming here. I'll just tell you when Corbin throws the pitch according to Victory Plus. There is a delay, so he's throwing now. On the 3D, he's throwing now. So, but I will say that the YouTube
about 3 seconds.
YouTube puts, I think, like 8 seconds of lag on. So it's really hard to get it right. And I used to try. I don't care anymore. What happens, truthfully, little inside baseball stuff, when it's like the bottom of the ninth and the game matters, ground ball to Corey.
Just get the out.
Oh, he dropped it. Okay. He dropped it on the
transfer. Yeah.
Corey hit him right in the glove, and I thought, well, did he catch it really or not?
Good job by Simeon right there. When the shortstop bobbled it right there. That's it.
Yeah.
Just get the out. Act like a first base when you're at second.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even know. You're right. I didn't even notice that.
You're not turning that.
When I do what I'm doing right now, my screen's pretty small. I could put it on my big screen right freaking there, but then the delay would be like 8 seconds more, and I don't want to do that.
Why would it be that much? Because
well, because it's just my internet. I mean, my internet's pretty good, but it's I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, but casting.
I think they also have the delays from the local and from the MLB.
But if you take the broadcast from I'll have Victory Plus and I cast it onto my internet enabled device, there's going to be a little bit of lag there. So whatever. Anyway, What I do, again, very honestly, is when it's like a really important moment, I just don't look at the chat. I just ignore the chat for a couple.
Someone just came out of the game for the Yankees.
Yeah, is that Slater? I'm trying to see who that
pulled
is.
up.
You know, Booney was we were teammates for 2 years.
Aaron, I'm assuming, or Brett?
No, Aaron.
Yeah.
Brett calls himself. They called him the Boone. The Boone.
The Boone, really? I didn't know that.
Well,
I'm a big fan of the Boone family.
That's what Aaron called him.
That's pretty funny. Brett underrated. Brett, Silver Slugger. I'm not looking at anything. I believe he won a few Silver Sluggers. He was a Gold Glover. Aaron, New York freaking Yankee. One of the best moments ever. Let's be real. That home run. Not to say he didn't have a good career, but that moment will live in forever. That's unbelievable.
I tell you, I see it there on X, just everybody calling for Booney. I'm like, it's not Booney's fault at all. Right. And you don't understand what it takes to be a man. First of all, a manager in the big leagues, but New York, the Yankees. Oh,
you know how many phone calls he would get the first hour after they fired him, if they fired him?
Yeah, absolutely.
How many teams would be? Probably 20 teams would want him. Plenty of people aren't going to get rid of their manager.
He's got a pretty good record, doesn't he?
Yeah, exceptional. Yeah, I don't think I'm looking at a Yankees team that I think is a great team. I don't watch them every night, but it ain't Boone. Come on. That's just, I never understand it. Again, I'm going to get Ranger fans mad at me, but everybody's yelling about the hitting coach and they got to fire this guy. People are yelling. I had a couple people yesterday on X telling me that it's the trainer's fault, as if we have any freaking idea what's going on in the trainer's room.
People will blame everybody but the players. It's the players' fault, period.
Well, they'll blame the players too. There's plenty of hate for Doley. There's plenty of hate for Joc.
At this level, Bates, I didn't need my hitting coach at this level to give me some good flips in the cage or good BP and tell me I'm good. Yeah. That's it. I don't need you for anything.
Me and you talked about that early on. Like when I think maybe one of the first shows I had you on, it might have been the All-Star or Home Run Derby, whatever. Mad Dog coming out to talk to Patrick Corbin tonight.
Well, because he's not. I'll tell you why. Because he's only a bit ahead of one hitter.
Yeah.
He wasn't competitive at all to
he's
Jazz
been behind.
right there.
He's been behind it. How many hitters? 5 hitters. He's been behind 4 of the 5 hitters.
Yeah. Well, Volpe's 7.
I'm not seeing any swings and misses.
And it's certainly not. I know it's lefty on lefty there, and you're going to walk him to put the bases loaded. Volpe's only hitting 221. Maybe you prefer Volpe here, but come on, if Volpe puts one in the gap, all of a sudden you're 4-0. That's you don't want to.
I saw on Saturday. I did watch the Rangers game and saw what's his name, the new Merrill Kelly. Outstanding. I thought he pitched outstanding. The only stress pitches that he had were there in the 6th inning. That last inning when it just kind of went a little bit weird, but he had command on both sides of the plate, which you don't see that much. And he was just changing speeds. I was talking to the pitching coach today, who's a former big leaguer. I said, hey man, his arm action was the same on the changeup or the 2-seamer or the 4-seamer, and that's hard as a hitter to pick that up because we're looking at the a lot of it is the arm motion. The pitchers are taught to throw their changeup really light, but throw it just like a fastball. But you have your fingers on, you have it really light. You barely even touch it.
What are your thoughts on Volpe? They're giving a lot of hate to the kid.
I don't like his swing. He's too trying to hit a home run every time, which is most of these guys. But just watching. I watched him earlier in the year against the Rays here, and the Rays kept throwing everything up, and he was swinging up. I'm like, what are you trying to do, man? How about this? You're not a home run hitter. Does he have home runs? Yes, but he's not a home run hitter, and not everybody in the big leagues. Everybody in the big leagues thinks they're a home run hitter, and pretty much they could hit home runs.
Sure.
But you'll hit more home runs. Try not to hit home runs. Get on base. You're a shortstop. You're going to be in there every day. Get on freaking base, man. Stop trying to hit the home run. But that I can speak that with every team. And
right here with 2 out, spaces loaded. Yes. Big K right there for Corbin.
Good job by Corbin right there. That was a stress inning, which turned out to be the first inning. So now in the back of my mind as a hitter, I mean, that could wear him out a little bit mentally, not physically, but mentally.
Well, and that's a gutsy pitch, Jason. That's a gutsy pitch. That's a slider down and away.
Backdoor, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it was a strike. Honestly, obviously, he swings and misses, so it's a strike. But that's a gutsy pitch.
Watching and watching those two games. I mean, I don't really watch many games. So when we were talking about the Rangers, like, let me turn them on. I'm gonna start watching them a little bit. But the freaking umpires are tight as shit. Good Lord. And so what I tell my guys, the guys that I train, and the parents really, but my older guys, I said, I'm just so upset with how Major League Baseball, the hitters are. I said, there's not a 300 hitter in the National League. And there may be, 6 in the American League, or at least it was at All-Star break. Not one 300 hitter in the National League. And the reason is bad two-strike approach, which I saw a lot from both teams on Saturday. But I'm sitting there going, the strike zone is so tight. It's a hitter strike zone. I'll tell you right now, it's a hitter strike zone. I don't care what stadium you're at, it's a hitter strike zone. Okay? When I played, they got more off. It was, instead of 17 inches, it was probably 21. And then a little summer. Right now, they don't call shit. And I even thought, both teams were getting squeezed on Saturday at least. Some on Sunday too. I don't know much about this Haggerty kid.
He's been great. So when they got him from Seattle, I was not quite understanding. I thought it was a depth piece, and I didn't think he was going to play anywhere. He's been a great base runner. He's stealing bags for us. He's been our leadoff hitter against lefties. Pretty exclusively when he's been healthy, and way better than I thought we were getting from Seattle. I just dropped J Mike's the big league approach.
Thank you.
Handle, is that the right word on X? Is it handle? Whatever his profile, whatever the right word is.
Well, my name is J Mike MLB, but yes, the big league approach is the
I dropped that. And I'm gonna drop the MLB spaces one that's dug down there. We've got another guest coming in here shortly whenever you want, Fernando. There we go. So there's those two. Max Fried on the hill. One of the big elite free agent pickups in the offseason. 1-0 bad guys. Yeah, that's the Yankees if you didn't know that. Max Fried versus our leadoff hitter against lefties. Sam Haggerty got him from Seattle.
Do you guys notice where he's standing on the mound? I mean, this is the shit that I look at all the time. Where the pitcher's standing. Okay, so he's on the third base side of that mound, meaning he wants, because he's cutter sinker basically, or cutter fastball. Either way, I don't want to.
So he's to a righty. He's on the inside. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, I see.
Yeah, you see how he's kind of on the third base side.
Yeah,
where he can get that cutter, he can make it look like a fastball and cut in the hands. That front door two-seamer where it looks like to a righty, where it looks like it's coming at me, and then it'll go. But he also get that sinker that it can run away from the right-handed hitter.
So it's about jamming the righties and
that pitch right there. Here, that pitch right there is what he's looking for.
So will Max move over to the other side against the lefty, or no?
What's that?
Will Fried move over to the other side of the rubber against the lefty?
Some guys just like they just like one side of the rubber.
Yeah, there you go. Back foot slider, swinging a miss. Haggerty's out, 1-0 Yankees. We got Doug MLB Spaces. We got Jason J Mike MLB, or the big league approach. MLB approach. Cutter. I combined the two of you there. MLB approach. That's a pretty good cutter right there. Fried is elite. What'd you think about this pickup? Either one of you, Doug or Jason. What'd you guys think about this pickup for the New York?
Very good pickup, in my opinion.
I'm
a big Seager fan.
Could you imagine if they didn't get him and then Cole went on the IL like he did?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they wouldn't be in playoff position, I'm sure. I mean, what a year he's having too.
And I like the way he plays the game. Big fan.
Seager or Fried? Who are you talking about?
Or he gets a hit, he's not celebrating at first or second, or taking 15 hours just to get around the bases when you hit a home run. Like, just it's nice.
Corey Seager Jazz Chisholm, you take your pick. I'm gonna go with Corey every time. Yeah, Corey's an advertisement for stoicism. I don't want to get too philosophical here, but he's. I don't love, and Jason, we've talked about this too. I don't love that as soon as he scores a run or makes out, he goes and he's staring into his iPad, like they all are now. But outside of that, I really kind of love that he's even keeled. You know, nothing's. You know, he's just not an emotional ball player, and I find that refreshing.
It is. That to me, it's mature. Just being mature.
Yeah.
Man, you can wear yourself out if you sit there and play that roller coaster. Be really high on the ups, and then kind of down on the on the downs. You're just going to wear yourself out.
It's an adrenaline. You're. Hold on. Dang it. 360. You're manufacturing adrenaline where you don't need it, and I think it's like I used to coach a little high school football a million years ago too, and I would tell my guys, act like you've been there, man. Make the referee and the other team expect or see that you expected to score. I don't want to see a Fortnite dance because you got the third out in the fourth inning. I can't stand all that crap, but whatever. I'm an old grumpy guy. Get off my lawn on that, I guess. Simeon.
Hey, Bates, I do have to get off about 8:43.
No worries, buddy.
Matter of fact, I got a podcast with these big Yankee guys.
Love it.
Which I know they're going to be watching the game, but they want to talk about the trade deadline and all that stuff.
Dude, as long as you want or whatever. I usually tell people, hey, you want to go 2 innings, and if they want to stay longer, they stay longer. I don't ever want anyone to think they need to stay.
If tomorrow I would love to be on longer, I would have more time tomorrow. Yeah, if you guys would have me.
Of course. Jason, you're always available. You're always invited. I think it's probably 95% that I'll be here. I think there's some work stuff that might get in the way, but I really don't think so. And I'm hoping to be like, it's going to be an F8. Decent chance I'll be live Wednesday, even though it's a day game. I think I've got that set up too. So yeah, you just tell us when you need to bounce. No problem. That's the end of the first inning. Let me pull us back.
It's a long first inning.
It was a long first inning. You're right. Is that a good setup for the three of us? Yeah, that's not so bad. That's Jason J. Mike, MLB. Doug at MLB Spaces. We have Jason for a little bit. Doug, I hope you can stick around. And we've got Fernando from Halos in the infield popping in a little bit. I think he was in the chat, and I think he's going to pop in a little bit. 1-0 after one. Huge series for my Rangers, and then another one right behind it, the Phillies. I was telling somebody in the wherever I was earlier today, maybe it might have been the Spaces that we were doing. I'm worried. Okay, the series is already over. We dropped 2 out of 3 in Anaheim. What did we lose? 3 out of 4 in Seattle. That's not ideal, but I'm more worried about these next 6 because, let's be real. Every series the rest of the way is going to be the most important series until they don't matter. And that's because you made the playoffs or you're not making the playoffs. So you've gone through the grind, Jason. What is it like in August and September? The comparison to you're in it and you have a chance versus you're just playing it out like maybe
in 2007 with the Indians, that year we were 1 game away from the World Series. And but at this time, I feel like we won every series at this time. We pretty much always won the first game, which put that pressure on, for the series. But we had great pitching that year. We had CC Sabathia, we had Fausto Carmona, or Roberto Hernandez, whatever you want to call him. Cliff Lee was sent down that year.
Wow. Well, he was young, obviously, though. He was young, right?
Yeah, Jake Westbrook. But it was a fun team. It was just a fun team. But I feel like at this time that we pretty much won the first game of every series. I was sitting here trying to think back. I'm like, I don't remember us losing a series that year.
That's insane.
Or at least at this point now, after maybe more August. Yeah, All-Star break.
Austin Wells, 8-hitter for the Yankees.
September.
Austin Wells, the 8-hitter, leading off for the Yankees here in the second inning, 1-0 Yankees. So I didn't expect to ask you this, but before you go, I need to ask you because you put it in my head. How does it feel watching a Hall of Fame induction ceremony when there's a teammate, CC?
That's pretty cool.
I can't imagine, dude.
Well, now I can say that, hey, I played with him. I played with Tommy.
That's right. You told me that. That's amazing.
Jimmy Rollins is going to be pretty close.
Now,
Utley,
CC.
Utley, I'm in between.
I might go Utley over J-Roll. I mean, J-Roll got the MVP, and he was elite with a great team. But I always loved Utley. I loved them both, but I loved Utley a lot.
Yeah, he was. I mean, that's the kind of player that you want on your team.
Both of them.
Kind of the same as Seager, just not gonna show any emotion. And same thing off the field, not gonna show any emotion.
Well, now I don't even know how to ask this question, so I'll do it gently. But I used to work for the Boys and Girls Clubs. I love the Boys and Girls Clubs, and CC was involved with the Boys and Girls Club. He's done great work, but he had some demons. It's a pretty cool story, actually. He tells it. I'm not going to go in there because I don't like talking negative. But his mama, frankly, said, I guess she went to one of the managers and said, if you have any trouble with CC, call me. And CC's, what is he, 6'6"? Like, this is a big boy. And mommy's saying, I'll take care of him. And he needed, he had some demons and he had some trouble. But now he's an elder statesman. He's one of the favorite ball players of my generation, frankly. And I don't want you to go into anything too personal, but did you get to see that growth?
A little bit. I don't remember him ever talking about his dad. I don't think his dad was around. So I think that father figure was a big thing. And, he grew up, I think, outside of Oakland. And,
dang it.
It just, I feel like he had a little bit, he had some challenges.
He did.
Growing up. I know that he actually went sober a while ago. Yeah. So that was real proud of him for that.
Yeah.
But he was pretty much a steady, what you're going to get. Even late in his later years, like he turned more into a pitcher instead of being a thrower. I mean, he was a thrower pitcher when he was younger. But he turned more into pitcher because he had to. He didn't have the 97 that he used to have. 99, I think he was up to 97.
Yeah, he pumped it pretty good. Caballero, they just got in a trade from Tampa, the 9-hitter for them, hitting 226 on the year. Nobody out, man, on first. 1-0 Yankees. We got Doug from MLB Space. We got Jason, the Big League Approach, and J Mike. Is it J Mike MLB on Twitter? Yeah. I want to say the right thing.
Well, that's the handle, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Give them a follow. Give them some love. Make sure you
thank you.
Follow them. Kind of a rough start for Corbin here. Yeah, talking about CC. I played with some people. I never played with them. I played Junior Seau sacked me, and Dave Roberts stole off me. So all my I don't have any teammates that went to the World Series, but I have some guys who hit the ball a long way off me. But I thought of you, honestly. I did. I thought, and I guess I'm that age now. Guys are passing away. Ozzy Osbourne passing away, and the guy from Cosby Show passing away, and guys going to the World Series. I remember the first baseball card I ever got where I was older than the guy. It was Steve Avery. Yeah, great pitch.
Steve Avery, good pitch right there.
But I think it was cool that.
That's a tough. Sorry, Bates.
You're good. You're good.
As a 2-strike right there, I don't want that freaking pitch at all. I'm hoping that I could foul that off, but that's a perfect pitch right there. I mean, it just sucks. You turn around, go on, you forget about it. You don't need to go on the iPad.
Yeah, right.
And just go, all right, I gotta throw that in the
trash.
So
as a hitting coach, are you okay with him backwards K right there? Because my initial thought is always, come on.
I mean, I want to be swinging, but
2-strike approach, man.
Yeah, I want to be swinging.
That's what I think.
It's.
I mean, I
that's almost. I don't like tipping my cap to the pitcher. I don't like it. And I tell them I'm a hitter. So and pitchers do the same thing. I tell everybody because I got guys that go both ways, pitching and hitting. And I said, when you're a pitcher, don't give the hitter respect, and don't give him any respect. Same thing as a hitter, don't give the pitcher respect. I think hitters. I mean, and I ask hitters this all the time. I said, when you get out, most of the time, who gets you out, you or the pitcher? And a lot of them say me, or the hitter, meaning them.
I mean, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but it kind of depends on the level, right? I mean, in high school, I got myself out a lot. But CC was going to get me out, I'm sure.
But, I mean, honestly, and I think back to the big leagues, there wasn't. I feel like that I had pitches to hit. I just didn't execute those, or I chased, or I swung at pitches that he wanted me to swing at, not the ones that I wanted to swing at. So, kind of backwards. I felt like I had chances, and that's the difference between this level. Is you got to take advantage of those mistakes.
Well,
I mean,
and
these are big league pitchers. They're not trying to throw it down the middle. But I tell guys, I said, man, I wasn't Albert Pujols. They weren't scared of me. I feel like they would execute their pitch a little bit more, but I got freaking pitches to hit.
But take it back to high school. So I don't know your high school career, but I'm pretty sure you mashed. I mean, you went to well, you can still mash and still okay, but I bet you didn't hit 240.
No, well, our high school field was 345 down the lines, 437 in the center, and 395 in the gaps. And so us little skinny guys, we ain't got shit. But because we're boys, we think we're better. Way to get it in. Good job.
Schmitty doubles him in, yes, though. Nice play in left field there. Well, Wells isn't exactly speedy, but it was still a nice play.
No, it was good. That was a double regardless. You got to get it in and
no, I'm talking about the base runner on third. I mean, Wells could have scored there if they didn't.
It almost looked like if it went all the way to the back, it kind of hit that little alcove there.
Yep.
If it would have rolled to the farther back wall, I think he scores easy.
I agree. I agree. But guys or fans need to understand this too. So playing on turf is going to be faster than playing on grass. Now, although there's a lot of this grass, a lot of the grass is good and short. The only one that's not short is Wrigley. But, at night you'll get that dew. So off the grass, that ball will skip. So you got to take a different route, especially on turf. You got to take a different route at some of these balls. I never played too deep. I kind of played in. I wanted to challenge. Like if they hit it over my head, then it was either going to be off the wall or a home run. And that's on the pitcher. That's not on me. 90% of the balls in the outfield are going to be in front of me, even in the big leagues. Now, it gets late in the game. We got to play no doubles. I get that. But especially the off outfielder. Like if I'm a right fielder right now with Rosario hitting, I'm not playing him deep. Not one bit.
Trying to get rid of this idiot. Hold on.
Good pitch. Way to get in there. You can come back in there again if you wanted. He wants going away. It's too far.
All right, there you go, guys. Sorry I wasn't responding there. I had an idiot in chat. I had to. First guy I've had to ban in forever.
Look at that. 24 balls, 24 strikes.
Yeesh.
It's just throwing too many pitches.
50 pitches and not even 2 innings is horrible, and 24 balls.
Shit.
Damn it. It's going to score 2-3-0. Oh, it doesn't score 2. Goldie stays at third. Look at so 50 pitches in, one short of 50. As many balls as strikes. And we're only down 2-0.
They played infield in right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bassick on the broadcast is saying that exactly.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and second guess. If that's what it was, then that. Oh.
I mean, that's probably hit either way. Depending on where Simeon's playing. If you're just joining us, we got Jason Michaels. We got Doug from MLB Spaces. And we got a 2-0 Yankees lead. 1 out. Top of 2. Yankees still can do some damage here. First and third. Cody Bellinger left on left. Maddox is out to talk to Corbin. Second time in 2 innings. Got 100 people here live. I appreciate that. 12 over on the YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse, Texas Rangers Clubhouse. We talk baseball mostly with the Texas flair. And whatever, my ex at Jeff Bates on X. J Mike MLB and or the Big League Approach, and then MLB Spaces. Give them a look. I know we've got Jason for not too much longer. Jason, give me a little plug for you. Tell them where they can find you, what you do, how you can help them. Yeah, I don't know exactly what time you said you're leaving, but I think it was coming up.
Yeah, I do. I work on hitting, fielding. I do virtual lessons. A lot of what I do is the mental side, which is the most important side, in my opinion. It's not talked about enough. So a lot of emphasis is on the mental side. I'm in Tampa, but I also do virtual, so I can do virtual lessons. And just looking to help kids get to that next level. and whatever next level that is, and a lot of it has to do with it up here. I mean, a lot of these guys have good hand-eye coordination. I'm not worried about that. I know they can hit, but I want them to be consistent. Same thing with these guys up here. Be consistent, bottom line. But
Corbin is consistently giving up hits and runs.
Yeah, thebigleagueapproach.com. I'm on Instagram, The Big League Approach, Twitter or X, the Big League Approach, and what's the other? TikTok. Same thing, The Big League Approach. I think
before you go, Fernando, J Mike Fernando. I don't know if you guys have met already. Fernando Halo's in the infield popping in. Going to talk a little baseball with us, talk a little Angels. I'm probably going to delete him as soon as he gloats about taking 2 out of 3 from us. But no, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Yeah, Jason, I appreciate you popping on. Again, hopefully you're certainly welcome. I'll 95% likely I'll be live. So if you're available, come on in. I'll send you the link. And I appreciate your time, buddy. I really do.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks again for having me on. Doug, good seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you, Jason.
And how about that? You're warming up without a hat. Oh, there you go.
With all that hair.
I thought that was weird.
I saw another picture the other day. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday game or the Rangers game. Oh, shit.
Jeez. Ball pitch couldn't be stopped. What are we, second and third now? First and second, one out, turns into second and third, one out. Stanton, Giancarlo style.
We're trying to get him through this inning. I know Butch is trying to get him through this inning, and then hopefully no more runs, and then I got to bring the other guy in.
I mean, 7 games in a row, no day off. Now you've got 3 in a row here, so you're going to be 10 in a row. Your bullpen's already been spent. Of course, you just added 2 arms. I get that. You had a new starter. So maybe there's a little blow there, but we can hit big trouble if the first game of a 6-game homestand versus the Yankees and the Phillies, and we're going to the bullpen in the second inning. So I don't want to punt on a game ever, but if Stanton goes deep here, or even with a base hit 4-0 or 5-0, you got to consider punting here. And they walk Stanton.
Yeah.
Bases loaded now, 1 out.
I think the Rangers got a pretty good team. I love their pitching staff. I like their lineup for the most part. I mean, I like what they're doing. Obviously, eliminating mental mistakes and errors, and limiting walks.
Yeah. The Martian Jason Dominguez up to bat right now, and he can do damage here. And frankly,
I don't
double
know.
Here, 6-0.
Do you have his split? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, do you have his splits versus left-handed? He's a 200 hitter and left-handed, so he's better lefty.
Yeah, he's got that.
Good pitch.
Jeez. 30th pitch of the inning. Raymond just said, 0-2 count now. We had 1 out. We need a double play right here. We need to pop up. We need to strike out, or we need a double play.
I'm not throwing a strike. I'm not throwing a strike here.
Normally, I would agree with you, but this is 58 pitches.
I got to throw it up. Fastball up. Or down. Or gutter down.
Thought he went there. Yeah,
hey, you got a quick question. Jason, the pitch before that, the ump completely missed it, called a ball a strike, and then it looked like that swing. It looked like he kind of went around. Is that a makeup call? Do those exist? You ever experience that?
Honestly, I have experienced that. Not
really. Wow.
Personally, but I have seen that, and I mean, it is what it is. That was a good strike out there.
Yeah, I've never really believed that was a thing. So you're saying, umpires are gonna, I screwed that one up. So
I've seen it happen. Not that much, but I mean, I've seen it happen. When I say I've seen it happen, maybe a couple times.
Yeah,
I know when I first came up to the big leagues, the umpire told me, "Hey, Rook, if you better be swinging the bat because I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a strike." And I'm like, all right. And that's how
like that.
Pitchers say, if you got to throw it down the middle for it to be a strike. And that's just kind of how it was. So I felt like I had to earn my way in.
Sure.
Not only with my team, but also the MLB community, including the umpires.
That's fair. Jazz looks one in the left. I think White's going to get there, and we'll get out of the inning. And we do nothing. Bad guys. J-Mike, you got to go.
Yeah. I'll see you guys. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. If not, we'll get you on soon. There he goes. Jason Michaels, good dude. 10+ years MLB experience. He is a hitting coach now. You can, here, I'll pull you out this way. think I can. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to ban you. What's the thing?
Okay, thank you.
I don't know how to do it. Oh, there it is. There you go. See ya. All right, there he goes. Good dude. Give him a look on X if you need hitting lessons. He even does old guys like me. He told me he's got a guy my age. I'm old. And all the way down to high school and younger. He's in Tampa, but you don't have to be in Tampa to learn how to hit from him. Good dude. Hope you had fun with that. Fernando, what's going on, buddy? Halo's in the infield. You kicked our butt last week. I don't know. Are we still friends? What's going on?
Yeah. I was honestly, we had this discussion off air. It's always so weird when you're cheering against your team, and Todd and I were very much cheering for the Rangers to sweep the Angels because
I know you guys are great, and you didn't want to add any people to your team, and it was a weird week for you guys, I bet.
Well, you got to be realistic when you're a fan, right? That's the toughest thing, right? When you separate fans who want long-term success and are realistic, because I mean, what's the best case scenario for the Angels front office? You sneak your way into the playoffs this season and you get swept. I mean,
I think your best case scenario is already selling. That's what I think. But hey, that's just me.
Well, yeah. I'm talking about for them and their, in their mind. Because trust me, I would love nothing more than Artie Moreno to sell the team.
Yeah. Fernando, Doug, have you guys met? I think you have, but I don't. Okay, I thought so.
I don't believe so, but nice to meet you, man.
Oh, okay. And I'm. This has nothing to do with anything, but it pops in my head when I was dating my wife, when she was my girlfriend, she tried to kill me in a car accident, and I banged my head really hard. And so that night, why am I telling you guys this? Because I just introduced you. And so we're walking up, and I'm woozy, man. I'm out of the hospital. I'm going to my mom's house. I'm going to lay down at mom's house. Paula, my wife now, but again, my girlfriend at the time, walking me up, and my sister's there. And I introduced Paula to my sister Jennifer, and Jennifer just breaks down because they had met like 100 times, but I didn't, because I was buzzed and I don't know where I was, but I wasn't there. And that's my memory, one of my memories of that accident, making her cry. And I'm like, what's wrong with her? But yeah, they had met a bunch of times. I introduced her. And so anyway, but it is what it is. If you guys know each other, cool. If you don't know each other now, you do. Dolly, the 4-hitter for us, kind of blew it last night. I'm not saying we would have won the game if he slid, but he should have slid. 3-0 bad guys. The evil empire is the Yankees. Those of you who think it's the Dodgers, you're just wrong. It's the Yankees. 2-1 count. Fernando might disagree. He's a Dodger hater. Do you hate the Yankees, Fernando? Do you hate the Dodgers?
Yes, yeah. So
yeah, you didn't even think about it. Instant yes.
Yeah, I was bred to hate the Yankees, so I'm going. Yeah, so I am going to the Rangers game tomorrow, nice. And probably the first and last time you will see me hardcore cheering for the Rangers like they're my favorite team.
I love it. Well, you might see Aaron Judge, one of the best ever. He will be back either tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, I'm going to see Aaron Judge play a couple times in person. Very talented player. It's hard to dislike Aaron Judge. The team he's on, absolutely. But, seems to be a good character guy so far from everything we see. We'll see in a couple years if there's some kind of scandal. But
no, he's a good dude. He's a real good dude. I know this. TLC, UGG, what are we member of the channel. Thanks for being here. Doug Banner announced going to UGG. I'm sorry. Let's go Rangers. I think the Rangers come back this inning. Doug, I like you already. Please subscribe and stick around. From your keyboard to God's ears on the Rangers bats. Let's see what happens here. 3-2 pitch to Dolly. Doesn't swing. I hate backwards Ks. Fried is good, but hey, I have an idea. Swing. Joe earlier in the show said, "Did you say Seau when Junior hit you?" I could tell that story another time, but I should have. If I was smart, I would. He could have killed me if he wanted to, but he didn't. So that's a good thing. 1 out. Dolly, our 4-hitter. Talk to me about Joc, Fernando, or Doug. I know how Doug feels, so we talked about it, but for the show, obviously he's not in the lineup today because there's a lefty. There's a lefty on, I think, Wednesday versus Rodon. I am a believer, different than most, that we should hit him early and hit him often and get him out of the slump as soon as possible, because I do not believe we're a World Series winning, World Series getting to playoff, getting to team without Joc doing damage as the DH. Others think we should send him down, which is not happening. You can't do it. DFIM, which is not going to happen. I would be shocked. Or sit him on the bench and let him pinch hit. Lots of people are thinking that. I don't agree. Where are you guys? Doug, Fernando, who wants to take that first?
Okay, I guess I'll take it first. Joc Pederson is definitely one of those guys who you need to produce on all cylinders. Now, He's 33. I'd hate to chalk it up to like, oh, well, yeah, he's 33.
Thank you.
Times undefeated.
Exactly.
Because he is only 33.
He's not 55. He's 33. Exactly.
Now once you're 33, are you slowly exiting your baseball prime? Yeah, it's definitely fair to say that. It's what, 28 to 32 is what most people say.
I was just going to ask you, when is it? I would say 27 to 34, whatever. But it's different for everybody. But
yeah, Joc Pederson tends to produce best in the postseason. From what we've seen, he's kind of always been a postseason guy.
Langford slams one down the line, hustles down, hustle double, slam double, one hopper off the wall, one out man on second. Wyatt doing damage in the 5 slot. Please continue, Fernando.
Yeah, and what he's making, is it 15 this year, 18 million somewhere?
I think it's 18 and a half or something. It's a big contract. I think it's like 18 and a half, I think. Something.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Joc Pederson was signed to be a key piece of this puzzle. And as cliche as it sounds, I do think he is a very big piece of what you guys do here down the stretch.
I do too. I mean, seeing lots of people who I respect and I like just don't see it. And I mean, I'm looking at his track record and frankly his age. I appreciate you saying that. He's not 40. It's not Max Scherzer. I mean, this is a guy who has a couple of years of big years, likely. Josh Young hitting in the 6th slot, DHing today, hitting 249. Man on second, one out. Fried misses away. And, I respect everybody's opinion, but he's lost. There's no doubt he's lost, Joc. But it's baseball. He's going to come out of it. I just don't think, I'm a numbers guy. And I would put it at less than 2% that he doesn't, in 2025 and 2026, produce positively for the Rangers. I just think, and everyone else would think that's insane, but I think it's so unlikely. And the only way that I would say it's likely is if they don't let him hit.
I mean, he's batting 126 right now, so I know that it's certainly not looking good for him. I think everybody knows that. But also the other thing you got to keep in mind is, yes, he has this year and he has next year of control. But nobody wants this to work out more than Joc Pederson does, because Joc Pederson knows what happens if he does get the good old DFA. Is someone else going to give him a shot? Absolutely. Someone will sign him for league minimum. But after that, you really got to start worrying about what's next for him if he fails a second time, because that's when you start getting to, what's going to happen with your career. Are you done at the age of 34? Yeah, no, I don't think he is.
I hope for this. I'm not going to say I expect this, but I think it's decent odds that he's going to, if they get to the playoffs, win games for them in the playoffs. Now, we might not make it to the playoffs. I mean, what I was fearful about at the deadline wasn't so much what we were going to do. We did way more than I thought we would do, we being the Rangers. I was fearful of what the Mariners and the Astros would do, and they both did a lot. But I think you can make a strong argument now, as I've done Young Walks. I've made an argument the whole year that, especially with the Astros losing the 2 big free agents, Bregman and who am I forgetting? And whoever else they lost, Bregman and I don't know, and Alvarez being hurt, that we were going to clearly be better than as it relates to our roster. Also, I didn't like their pitching. Obviously, they got a stud 1 and 2, but I don't like what they have after that. And our pitching is way better than theirs, in my opinion, both starters. Now, maybe not the bullpen. I like our bullpen a lot, but we don't have the closer that they do in Hader. But now, I think Seattle's probably got the best roster. I mean, they probably have the best starting lineup. Dougie, you're clapping. Did Josh do something and am I behind?
I guess I'm ahead.
Yeah, I think Josh Smith. No, don't be sorry. You made me happy. Smith with the base hit, score a run wide, almost breaks his ankle running around third there. Boy, talk about a tight cut. Base hit 3-1. Good guys are down by 2 now. First and second, tying run on first. Jonah Heim. I'm going to see, am I way behind the live button? Nah, you're just ahead of me. Good stuff. TLC, mad at Joc. What's next? He's going to count his money now. He's already put in the bank. He's already making, it's all done. He's all done with counting. He doesn't have to count. He's rich. They're all rich. Langford, boy, did you guys see that? He cut third like he's a wide receiver in the NFL. That was interesting. Jonah Heim hitting 8th in the lineup, 217 on the year, 1 out first and second. Base hit, and boys, we're tied up. No, we're not. Split a gap and we're tied up.
I did notice the umpire today is calling the outside corner to righties, a strike. He did it against Corbin in the first inning, and then he missed one down. But that 2-1 pitch to Josh, he, it was outside and called it a strike. So I think that's where they need to attack righties, is a little bit outside. So it looks like that umpire's giving him that strike call.
Yeah, but Fried can definitely move it in and out, up and down. I mean, he's pretty dang good. Dougie is ahead by about 8 seconds, and what we've learned here is we want to play poker against Doug.
Yeah, sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
It just goes back to what I was talking about in the space earlier.
Infield base hit, ground ball to the left of Jazz. Happily, it's Jazz and not Marcus playing defense against us. Hits him in the glove. Might have been a base hit anyway. Maybe I'm being a little tough, but
I don't think so. I think that's an out. If he comes
you think it's an error?
I think that's an error. I'm calling that one an error there.
They'll call it a hit. I'm not going to argue with you that it should be. Is that a way to talk? When I live in Texas, I can. But I
think that goes down as an error.
All right, Fernando, you're the what's the word here? The turning. What's the word?
Tie break.
Tie break. Thank you. Is that
I
a hit or not?
I think that's an error.
Really? All right. I think it's a hit. Let's find out. Pastor in the house. Hey, Pastor, can we please get some runs? Do you have a direct access to the big guy? Joc isn't much of a jock. Well, I don't agree with that, Pastor, but whatever. The Spicy Boy says, Jeff, when are you getting the Spicy Boy on? I don't know. You kind of freaked me out, dude. Gonna be honest. Kind of freaked me out. Man, I wish Joc could be up at the bat. Really could count on him here. TLC, what are you guys? You guys just all grumpy here. Zeke hitting 156 on the year. Need a hit here. Please don't ground into double play. Base hit. Come on, baby. Zeke with a hit in the left field. That scores 1. Does it score 2? I bet. Yeah, I give up on this game. 3-3.
I kept my poker face on that time.
You did. You fooled me. See, now I'm going to yell at you for that. I don't know. I can't win, and I can't win. Halos in the infield. Doug, Jeff Bates, all here with you. TLC, Pastor, Spicy Boy, it's just creepy to say, dude. It's just creepy to say. But I'm glad you're here. Base hit from Zeke hitting just above Joc. There's no Mendoza line in Texas. There's a Zeke Duran and Joc Pederson line. But Cameron says, yes, me too. I hate that when I bring on something, you disappear, Fernando, but whatever. Sam Haggerty leading off 0 for 1 on the day. Fried pitching, well, he's about the 38th pitch through, 1 out in the second, first and second. We're tied up, and we got mid in scoring position and just 1 out and the top of the order. I like it. We're getting to Fried is my point. This is good, people.
Padres
this will be a bullpen.
Fried.
Padres legend?
Well, he was drafted by the Pot, right?
I was going to say they let him they let him go to the team, maybe.
Yeah. For Justin Upton, what a trade that was, huh?
Oh, there you go. I was going to ask you. I remember that rookie card. He's on. I'm a baseball card guy. It's not a single. He's on with other people, and I think that's the only time he appeared as a Padre in the regular set anyway. But yeah, I don't Upton. Wow, okay. My favorite Upton is Kate, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, apparently she was available during the trade deadline.
Well, look I don't love Justin Verlander because he's been on teams I don't root for, but please, Rangers, just sign him. Just let him
a minor league deal.
I just want her. I have no problem saying that I'm all about spending a couple million on Justin to get.
Yeah, it's very, very same thing. When Paul Skeens is a free agent, I want the Angels to give him a blank check. Really, it's for Livy Dunn. Give her a blank check. I
might love Livy too. Base hit, get out, ball. Yes, base hit. Sam Haggerty. See, I'm just not looking at you anymore, Doug. That's what I figured out. I'll look at you. Base hit doesn't score anyway. Hit it too hard into center. Lead off. I'm sorry, not the lead off hitter. Yeah, the lead off hitter comes through there. We got bases loaded. We got Corey freaking Seager up to bat. I'm wearing the right shirt. What do you say? Pastor says you don't need an intermediary. You're right, intermediary. Big words I had trouble saying it. You're right. I'm God's favorite. I'm tied with all of you, but I appreciate you being here, buddy. God to see Duran. Oh, good. Look at Pastor's here, so I said God was good, or good was God. Good to see Duran warming up. Yeah, he doesn't look bad right here. Seager takes a ball outside, bounced in. The catcher probably saves a run there. 1 out. Bases loaded. Tie game. The Evil Empire about to be down by 3 because Corey's going to split a gap and score 3. I say so. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Corey's probably the guy you want up with bases loaded in any
100%.
situation, really.
100%. 100%. Swing and miss. TLC asked, I think somebody asked that earlier. Might have been TLC then, too. Does Corbin come out again, or do you pull him? Is Gray available? He's warming up right now, TLC. I don't know. It's hard to know that. I think that's an answer that only Bochy and Maddox and Corbin really know. Dang it. Swing and a miss. Singer down. I got to be real. Corey didn't look real good right there, in my opinion. Spicy says signing off. Spicy wipe his back or whatever. I want you to know, say Spicy tonight. Spicy, I hope you have a great day. You freaking creep me out. But hey, I'm glad you're here. Nothing personal. Just don't like calling you Spicy Boy. But glad you're here. Ball down. 2-2. Is that weird? I just don't like the guy's YouTube name. Freaks me out a little bit. Does that make me? Am I? What's the word? Am I spicy phobic? I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
I guess we'd have to ask your wife that question, Jeff.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how she'll answer. I'm gonna have to. I will not ask her because I will forget. But I don't know the answer to that. Foul ball. We're 2-2.
Mrs. Bates.
Juice is wild.
Spicy.
What's that?
I was gonna say, Mrs. Bates. Does Jeff like spicy?
He likes spicy on his sandwich and on his burrito and in his food. With dudes nicknames, no, not so much. Not so much.
I was gonna say, I mean, you lived in SoCal, so you gotta like some spicy Mexican food.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm from San Diego. I miss spicy food. Here we have Tex-Mex, as you well know. What the heck?
Sorry, nowhere near as good.
Thank you. Thank you. People out here like people come from other places and they visit us and they say, hey, go take us to Tex-Mex. I'm like, no, it sucks.
Yeah.
So you're on the East Coast. Do you even know what Tex-Mex is, and do you like it?
I've spent a minute in Texas a couple times here and there. But more with their barbecue. I am a fan.
I want to hear more, but Max Fried just threw it into center field, tried to pick off Zeke at second. I'm not even sure who it is, but we get to jog in, as Dave Raymond says, and we take the lead 4-3 on a bonehead E1.
Yeah, what a little league.
Max Fried.
Right? You have to do that in Little League.
Volpe. It's going to be interesting who they give the error to on that play.
So was that a called?
That looked like they had a play on there.
I think so too.
You could see Volpe running on. That's probably the timing plays you hear about.
Yep.
Safe. I'm sure we could ask Jason about this next time.
Yeah.
But I have to imagine that was a timing play given by the catcher.
Well, I watched the replay, and it looked. That's the replay of the ground ball here.
But I mean, you got a ball in to Jazz, right? That he missed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Whether he hit it or not, right? Or whether it was an error or not, whatever, right? But I think they did give him. Well, no, that last play should have been an error. So maybe that one that Jazz fielded was ruled a hit. So maybe you win that, Jeff.
I love winning stuff. And I love that we're up 4-3.
But then you get that error. It's just more sloppy plays by the Yankees. It's just a bad look all around.
Yeah.
This is what they did against the Marlins all weekend. Remember that first game? It was like back and forth, high scoring. It was like 12-10, right? It just went back and forth, and it was just like, come on.
Yeah. So when you play the Yankees, you're going to play talented ball players who don't play fundamental baseball. I don't like saying that. I don't want to be the guy who pretends like MLB players aren't elite, but they're not. They haven't played good baseball in 2 years. They made the World Series last year, but I'm still going to say they don't play good baseball. Pastor says I finally spent $23 on brisket nachos. Yeah, I think he's referring to my. I posted a picture of my sister's. What was it? Surf and turf nachos in San Diego. $23. The Yankees suck, says Cameron. Pastor says Goldie's Barbecue. You know, I've never been to Goldie's. I need to go to Goldie's. I think you were talking about barbecue, Doug. I feel like we're talking about all kinds of stuff tonight. And
so
cool.
I spent a 2-week period for training in Dallas, Fort Worth, I think. And
so Dallas sucks. Fort Worth is awesome. Just so you're clear.
So, I'm sorry. Say again.
I'm just going to piss people off, but obviously I don't care. Dallas sucks. Fort Worth is freaking awesome.
Okay. I can't remember where. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, there was a barbecue place, and I had a cup from it, and I can't remember where it was. And I've asked so many people. I even asked the people I was with. I was like, I just cannot remember the place. And it's like one of those things that just bothers me to my core that I cannot.
Because you liked it and you want to go back? Or
yeah,
what?
It was fantastic. I would go back. We did also have Torchy's Tacos there.
Yes.
Those were good.
I've never had Torchy's, but people say
what?
It's good. Yeah.
Fernando, I know where you live. How could you have not eaten in Torchy's?
I don't know. Like they're available. They're around.
And I made a pretty strong statement about Dallas versus Fort Worth, and I'm going to let you chime in because you get a vote.
I moved to Royce City, which was on that side of Dallas when I first came out.
I know where Royce City is, yeah.
Yeah, I flew out here once a month for 3 years. I would stay for a week. So I've spent time on both sides. I like Fort Worth a little bit more. Just less traffic, a little more open. I mean, I live like 15 minutes from downtown Fort Worth, and you would think I live in the sticks because there's not much around.
So that's interesting. So my daughter was at an event at the convention center this week, and I think it was 8 minutes from my house to downtown Fort Worth. So we're pretty freaking close, dude.
Yeah. Well, you live like near Lake Worth over there, so you know.
Yeah. Fort Worth, but yeah.
Doug, what side were you in? You said East Coast.
So I was in. I'm active duty Army, so I've been all around. So I was in Baltimore for the last couple years, the last 3.5 years or so.
Good barbecue there too, by the way.
They do it good there, but you got to go for the seafood if you're going to go back.
Wait a minute, where are we talking about? Where I missed it.
He's in Baltimore. Yeah, I used to work in Baltimore too. Well, I'd work from Newport News over to Baltimore, and I would stay in something Mills in Caddy Mills or something.
Yep, like Owings Mills.
Yeah, that sounds right. Next to that giant mall there. I would stay right there at the Aloft. And there was this barbecue place there, and I forgot what town it was in. It was called Red Hot and Blue.
Ooh, I like the name.
Real good barbecue. Actually, we have one in North Richland Hills, Jeff. If you're ever in North Richland Hills, Red Hot and Blue,
sure.
Good barbecue.
Oh,
Memphis
you know what?
style, so you gotta like it.
I do. I know where that is. Yeah, I have not eaten there, but I know where exactly. We should go. We should go there and catch again.
No, that's fine. I will happily meet there. Anyway, Doug, sorry.
Yep, but I'm in Pittsburgh now, so that's why I'm repping the Pirates tonight.
Okay.
I do like that hat.
I couldn't find my Rangers hat.
Pastor says Terry Black's Cadillac? I don't know Cadillac. Hutchins are very popular in Dallas. So I'm a Hurtado guy. I love Hurtado. I had hold on. Little fly ball might fall in. Get there. F8. Yep, we're all right. F8, second out. By the way, we didn't mention Patrick Corbin did return for the inning. Somebody, TLC, I think, was asking about it, and I didn't mention it. 107 people here on X, 6 at Texas Clubhouse. 10 Texas Clubhouse, 3 over on Dole Web Dad. Appreciate all of you. Come on over to Texas Clubhouse. Subscribe to the channel. Check out Doug at MLB Spaces. Check out Fernando. What at Halos in the Infield is your X, right? Do I have that right?
Correct.
So give them some love there and check that out. We got 2 outs. Who's this? Caballero. Okay. 9-hitter Caballero back again. Just picked him up from Tampa Bay. Pastor says, I have a home in North Richland Hills. We're not far from that at all. Have you been to, dude? I am at the stockyards way too much. I enjoy going to Tannehill's, Cameron. They don't have anybody. I just looked the other day. They don't have anybody coming up. I like going to concerts, and I go there whenever I can. But yeah, I like the stockyards very much. If I've got family in town, we're taking them to the stockyards because I love it there. This is an interesting game. Should we have brought out Corbin? Yeah, apparently, because he just got him 1, 2, 3, bottom of the order. But it is what it is.
What a huge inning for Corbin. I mean, you score 4 runs and then you shut him down. Fantastic.
Yeah. And baseball is very much what have you done for me lately, right? Maybe you had a terrible, tough start, but I mean, it's how you bounce back in this game, especially with a guy like Patrick Corbin and his veteran experience he had. You've got to bounce back, and he did. So.
And the big thing here is it was a real quick inning. So Fried doesn't get that much of a breather.
Oh, that's a good point.
So maybe they I was about to say the Angels because I'm looking at your blanket back there. The Rangers score maybe one more run this next inning, maybe a Dolly bomb right here.
Yeah,
I like 7.
Throat already a little bit, so you got to keep that pressure on.
Right? I mean, we were all crying about. Everybody in chat was crying about it. I was probably crying about it too. This game's over. What are we going to do? Is Corbin coming back? What's going on with Joc? Blah 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 blah. All of a sudden, we're ahead and Fried. This is a bullpen game, guys. We're not there yet, but this is a bullpen game, and I like our chances. I mean, they've got an. Hold on though. Shouldn't say it that quickly. They have an elite bullpen, especially after the trading deadline. But I like ours too. Everybody likes to hate on it, but it'll be interesting. Billy Bob's is the best, says Cameron. I've never been in Billy Bob's, Cameron. I want to. And again, I'm going to piss. I should just shut up. I would have more subscribers if I would stop talking, I bet. But I'm just going to say it right now. I don't like country music, so they never have anybody I want to go see there.
I'll take some heat off you. But once again, two guys from California. So say what
yeah.
Also, I've never been to Hurtado's, so.
Oh, I love Hurtado's.
Can we call a home run for Garcia here?
Please.
Can I speak that into existence?
If you do, I mean, can I high five you through the computer? If that happens,
I hope so. I'm waiting for it. I think I like it.
Pastor wants to know, how do you feel about the arms we picked up at the deadline? Merrill Kelly was a surprise. I had read a million times from people I trust and respect that they were after a starter. I didn't really believe it. It was true, and Merrill Kelly is elite, one of the better arms out there to get. Everybody wanted a bat. I was not one of those people. I know, whatever. I wanted bullpen pieces. They got Colomb, whose ERA is elite, 1.112 or 1.25 or something thing when we got him. Lefty. Then we got the righty Maitan, who's also been really good. I love the pickups. I'm ecstatic about the pickups. I still can't lie to you though. Seattle getting Naylor, elite defense, really good bat at first, and Suarez, the best bat on the market, scares me. And I hated that Houston added too, but I liked what we did a lot. You got to take care of yourself, Doug, next time maybe, because strike three.
Next time.
Garcia. Is this team free giving a win? I don't know what that means. Yankees bad. Kurum is by far the person I know the best who hates the Yankees the most. TLC says to defend Joc at this point is equally ridiculous as me complaining about him. He's an epic.
Just because you've known Kurum longer, right?
I just get about 17 DMs a day from Kurum talking about how much he hates the Yankees. True or false, Kurum? True or false? I say one of the country bands at Texas Live. Oh, yeah, and you know what? I don't hate country. Well, that's pretty close. I don't like country, but if I'm somewhere and they're already playing the music, I'm not going to leave. Now, if they pull out the banjo, I might. but I also might. I've seen so I went to the NCAA Final Four was here in Dallas. I don't know, a few years ago, and I was there to see the Killers and Bruce and Fun and lots of people there. I saw LL Cool J, who's not normally somebody I would watch, and I saw Tim McGraw, who is only somebody I would watch when he's on 1883 usually. So I was there for it. I didn't leave. Tim McGraw was by far the most country concert I've ever been to. But I was trying to say earlier, I can sing all the words from The Gambler. Can you?
I cannot.
I'm not sure I should be bragging about that.
I went to a country show. I'm a big pop punk guy.
Okay, tell me more.
My favorite band is Bowling for Soup. And
wow, they're local.
They are. Yeah, Jared was going to come on the podcast, and then he was like, hey, can you do
Jared from Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, we talk often. He was going to come on the show, and he was like, oh, can you do like a Tuesday at 1:30? And I was like, no, But now, if you were to ask, I would just call out of work because we're not missing.
Yeah, it's just work.
I don't really know what the correlation is, but also it's my show. Shut the hell up. I can interview who I want, right? Listen, don't listen. That's always been my mentality. Somebody wants to come on who I like. Who cares?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
no, don't listen.
I like it. I like that band. They're fun. What was SpongeBob? They're the SpongeBob band, right?
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, that's right. I knew I had it wrong. I knew it when I said it out loud. I knew it was wrong. Whatever. A show that I know the song. I don't know the show. Fair
enough. Yeah. So Jarrett, the lead singer, did a side quest doing country music. So I went to one of his shows.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
So we can go to that, but that's okay. But I've heard he's a good dude. I've seen him on interviews, and he seems fun. He did who they bring on? Oh, was it Phineas and Ferb? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
So the guy who does one of those characters, I don't know what I'm talking about. They brought him on, and I saw that video, and it was pretty fun just the other day. I love live music. I'll go to a band that I just only like a little bit.
That's fair.
All four. Freed, not looking great. Third inning, 1 out, walks Langford. Let's get back to baseball here. Do you run him here with 1 out and Josh Young coming to bat?
I don't think you.
Freed's got a good move.
I won.
Freed's got a really good move, so I might not.
Yeah, the way the Yankees are tossing the ball around, I would run.
Yeah, that's a good point. Pastor says the Toadies and ZZ Top are local. Oh, well, and there you go. Dang it, I called that, didn't I? What the hell?
Should have taken the prop bet.
Yeah. That sucked right there. I mean, I just said they're going to. What the hell?
Emmanuel might have taken the prop bet. Too soon?
I was just going to say, too soon. You beat me to that, too. Yeah,
I wonder if
know.
that was a called play from the coaches or if that was him doing it on his own. You know what I mean?
Max is elite.
Yeah,
Max
green light type of thing.
Oh, you mean Wyatt or the thrower? You mean Wyatt, probably. I don't know. Max, if you're on first and you don't know that Max has one of the best pickoff moves in baseball, that's not good coaching. So I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't know. Look, he went early there too, didn't he? I don't know. I'd like to hear about that. Possum Kingdom, Pastors. Possum Kingdom, great song. ZZ Top. I mean, come on, ZZ Top. I've never seen ZZ Top. I need to. I've never seen the Toadies. I need to. Oh, I thought that might fall in. Cameron wants to know a couple things. Do you think Jerry will get another Super Bowl? 100%. Maybe they'll fix the sun issue. I don't know about that. You guys want to chime in on that for Cameron? You think that the Cowboys will host another Super Bowl? I think 100% they will.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're hosting a World Cup. They hosted a WrestleMania not too long ago. So, I mean.
Boy, I don't follow wrestling either. And I can't get away from it. Not that I care. I'm not trying to get away from it. But I had like 20 people reach out to me about I guess you guys had a big wrestling event like this weekend or something. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. There you go. Boy, Hulkster dies and gets all the hate.
It depends. Yeah, I guess it depends on what side of the internet you were on, right?
yeah. Politics over everything. That's a good point. Is Aaron Judge, a.k.a. the Magistrate? Good word usage. Pastor, you use big words. It's a little scary. Still on the aisle. Yes, he is flying back tomorrow. He'll be either activated. He'll be activated tomorrow or Wednesday, and we'll be playing in the Cameron's likes to call it the Palace in Arlington. Cameron, we're going to name Cameron the person who loves Globe Life Palace the most.
Is he the guy that keeps calling it the Home Depot?
Yeah, it might be.
You know what? I think I've been on air before that it does look like a Lowe's - Home Depot.
Cameron, Fernando, Cameron, you guys are gonna get along. Base hit, Josh Young. First game back, DHing, 2 out hit. Josh Smith coming up. Split a gap, score a run. We're up 4-3. We got Doug from MLB Spaces. We got Halos in the infield here. That's Fernando. We got Cameron in the chat who loves the ballpark. We got Pastor. We got Kurum. We got other people too. I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. 120 beautiful people. I can tell. 110 on X. Smitty ground ball is going to be a 4-3 if Jazz can take care of it. And he does, and that's the inning. 110 on X, 10 at Texas Rangers Clubhouse, 2 on Dole. Yeah, that reminds me, Fernando, you guys get hundreds of people. Are they mostly on X? You guys, when you go live for your post-game shows, are you, or any of your shows, I don't know why I said the post-game shows, You guys multicast it, right, on YouTube and on X, true or false?
YouTube, X, TikTok, and then we did Twitch for a while. But Twitch really distorts you if you're multi-streaming. So
yeah, I stuck with Twitch too. It was just, I didn't get anything.
Yeah, X seems to really, I don't know why, these type of videos just really seem to hit well on X. During the trade deadline show, we had over 1,000 people, and 95% of them were on X.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't even know. I'll ask you another question here in a minute. First of all, Doug, I have the sense, because you sent me a note, that you need to go. Thank you for being here. You want to promote your stuff one more time? Tell people who you are and all those things.
Again, just always appreciate the ability to be here with you guys and talk some baseball. It was awesome talking to Jason and Fernando. Nice meeting you. Doug here from MLB Spaces on X and Instagram, so you can find me there. Post some spaces, kind of semi-random, unless I schedule them in advance. But we're coming down to the end, so I'm sure we will have a lot more moving forward. But hey, man, I enjoy doing these too. So whenever I'm not on there, I am always down to come on here and talk some baseball. And help out.
I appreciate that. And again, I mean, just for you and for everyone, almost assuredly John Gray on the hill for what are we, the fourth? For the top of the fourth force, San Diego, I almost said, for Texas. I should be live tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure. And then even might be Wednesday for the day game, and you're always welcome. Come on. I always try to get you guys to tell me what 2 innings you want, so you never feel bad when you got to go. There he goes, Doug. Give him a follow, give him some love. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Have a great night.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. There he goes. That's Doug. Now all you got is Fernando, Halos in the infield, and me. And you in chat. 119 people here, 110 on X, 7 on Clubhouse, Texas Clubhouse, 1 on Dope Dead. I was kind of asking you, and I'll let you finish up here as John Gray gets ready to throw his first pitch here in the top of the fourth to Goldschmidt, 2 for 2, led up the game with a home run and has a single. So you guys get more on X. Do you believe the numbers? Because all I see on X is the numbers go up. I never see them come down. So I don't know if I really believe the numbers. I would love your opinion.
I've seen a little bit of a downtick from time to time, but yeah, it never really is anything substantial. So yeah, I don't know if it counts total viewers.
Yeah, because like right now it says 111. Will it ever go down? I don't pay attention to that close. I'm going to it now.
Let me see.
Pay attention to it now, but whatever.
Yeah, it says it says 108 for me. So
113, 114.
Now it's up to 112. So
115. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just wonder if it's like I think you said. Is it they just scroll by and they count it, or are they watching right now? I don't know. I know the YouTube numbers are real, but
ask Grok.
Right, I should. Base hit for Goldie, 3 for 3. This guy's got 3 hits in 4 innings. I said, why is he leading off? Well, this is why. He is raking. Ant Rock in the house. That's a cool name. I'll say that again. Ant Rock says Phillies are on fire. I know. I got a couple buddies who are Phillies nuts, and I fear the Phillies. I don't mind saying it. I fear Wheeler and Sanchez and Suarez. They're and Schwarber. They're a really good team. Have you guys seen the movie Wicked? I cried. Wow, I didn't see that coming. See, that's what I love about the show. I never know what we're going to talk about. We talk barbecue, we talk baseball, and now we're talking Wicked. I have because I have 4 daughters. I know.
Did you cry?
Did I cry? I don't know. Do you know me well enough to? Is that really a question? I did not cry. I cry when I stub my toe.
But see,
one of my grandkids.
Frustration doesn't count.
Say that again.
I feel like crying out of frustration doesn't really count. You know what I mean? That's more. Well, I mean, you hurt yourself, right? Yeah.
Frustrated there. Well, I mean, I'm only joking. I don't really think I cried. Well, when I cry, so I cry about grandkids. If they're having a freaking great time or they hurt themselves, I mean, that'll get me. I'm a grandpa. I'm all in on them. I love them so much. That would get me to cry. I'll cry on if like somebody on TV that I care about, some movie I'm watching or something, and like an old person's dying or something, that might get me now and then. Did I cry at Wicked? Hell no. I honestly don't know when. Is there a crying moment in Wicked? I don't know.
I never watched it.
Yeah, I have 4 daughters. And one of my daughters had a friend over, and they paid. This is before you could just get it for free on, I don't know where it is. And they paid like, if we paid $19, we could watch it. We could. I'm like, I don't care. And we did, and I'm positive I didn't cry. I will say this. I remember not hating it as much as I expected to. But no, that's not a big chick flick guy. And I don't necessarily not like Broadway stuff. I mean, there's plenty of Broadway stuff I'm down for. But that one, no. I took my daughter, the same daughter who loves that one, to an Ariana Grande concert, and I felt like I was going to be arrested for being a creepy guy because I was way too old to be there.
Young girls
everywhere, they were everywhere, and they were dressed way too not 14-year-old for me. I'm like, I can't look over there. I can't look over. It was an uncomfortable evening, but my daughter loved it. It's free on Prime, yeah. So I knew it was somewhere. Yeah, no, I'm good. I didn't cry, and I won't cry. And I've only seen it once. When the second one comes out, will I watch it? 100%, because I've got 4 daughters and a wife, and that's what it is. Belly up. Cody Bellinger, 1 out, man on second, pops it up. It might be in play. It is. Smitty makes the play, 2 outs, man on second. Hallelujah. There might be more Yankees fans than Rangers fans there. Yeah, the Yankees travel their fans well. I know the Yankees fans travel. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you have a season ticket and you go to a bunch of games and the Yankees tickets are 3X or 4X, you're going to flip them, right? I looked at pricing. Here, let's look it up tomorrow. So let's look up a premium seat. You go to games in Arlington. What's your favorite place to sit, Fernando?
Tomorrow, I am sitting right where the left field foul pole is, right there. First row right there. So love that.
So I'm going to look up tickets by Fernando. Let's look up tickets by Fernando tomorrow, and let's see what they are. Just one? No, let's do 2. It's probably better to do 2, right? There's probably a better example. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 walks on the day, man on second, 2 outs, base hit. We'll tie it up. The flowing locks of John Gray. Oh, throw a fastball. Stanton hits it freaking hard, deep to center. It's going to be off the wall. Nope, it's going to be over the wall. Yankees up 5-4. Stanton hit that ball on a rope. Never went over 20 feet. I bet that was a freaking
Giancarlo.
Yeah.
Your fans have to flip an egg while sitting on the toilet because they live in a closet.
Where you're by the left field top one? So are you in section 101 or whatever? Is that where you're at?
That sounds right. Let me check.
It was 101. I had season ticket when I had a 20-game package a couple of years ago. So are you at the bottom or are you by Hurtado?
By Hurtado. Yeah,
okay,
the level right above the all-you-can-eat seats. Yep,
got it. So you're
it's what, 201?
So the whole 101. So $109 for the back row tomorrow in that section. You got 2. Oh, we got 2 alone, 69 each in row 20. Why would that be row 20? So that's actually not so bad. Let's look at Lexus Club tickets for tomorrow. Bet they're through the freaking roof. None. Okay, shift 4.
Well, hopefully the seats aren't too bad when the Angels are in town. Maybe Jeff and I can actually finally go to a game together.
Dude, I would love that.
Well, there you go.
Let's find this. Hold on. Tomorrow night. Are they pulling out Gray? What happened here? Did I miss a third out or are they pulling Gray? Why are we going to commercial here?
It looked like there was a third out.
Okay, I must not have seen it. Okay. No, I mean, they're not. So shift 4 club, which are really good seats, row 16. You get all the food, 231 tomorrow. I thought it would be more, honestly. I mean, it's a lot. But Balcony Speakeasy, let's check that out tomorrow. Yeah, 200, 300. Let's do all you can eat. You mentioned I've never sat in the all you can eat seats. 111. Okay, whatever. Let's see if you want to hit. Let's look at my section last year. Last year I sat down in section 24.
You can sit 142 row 6 for $59.
Where? Say again.
Tomorrow, section 142, which is where I'm sitting. $59 row 6.
Oh, so you're not. So you're right next to where I was in.
Oh,
yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, row 5, 118. That's not bad.
The cheapest seat in tomorrow is, I think, $28. $25. I found one for $25.
Dude, that's not bad for a Yankee game. Yeah, my section last year. Yeah, let's take. I believe you, but let's pull up the cheapest seat in the house right now. I got it at 30. Section 324, a couple tickets at 30, 33. So yeah, you can get in not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't have deer corn, so I gave the deer a Raisin Bran. I didn't know what deer corn was for a long time. I do know what it is now.
Oh, look. Yeah, there you go. So for the Angel series, you can get in for $11, $14, or $6, depending on the day. So, Jeff,
Wow.
we need to make that happen.
When is that? When
The 24th or the 25th through the 27th. So I think the 25th and 27th
of August, right?
Obviously, of August. I was planning on going alone. So, because I know the 25th, I'm taking the missus.
25th, 26th, 27th. You know what? Send me a note when we're done or whatever. And let's grab to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I can't imagine why that wouldn't work for me. If there's a reason I can't think of it. That would be cool. And I saw another note that was private, but I can't find it anymore, and I don't know what it said. Did you send me a private that I need to know the answer to?
I sent you one, but that's you don't have to answer it right now.
Okay, so I can't find it. I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find that. What? Shoot, maybe, yeah. We'll talk about it later, but tell me what the day and we might do that too. That'd be cool.
Yes. It's for tomorrow.
With the time you put, was that my time or
California time? So it'll be in the middle of the game. So
we'll have to figure it out. We'll talk later. I'll have to figure it out. Ball 4. Where are we at? Freed's at 72 pitches. Zeke ran with a big hit last time, hitting 9, 1-for-1 today. What a weird game we have here. I think we're going to see a lot of those new relievers for the Yankees and probably some of the new ones for us too. And I have the hiccups. Again, I think we get the most random stuff. Pastor says I don't have deer corn, so I gave the deer raisin bran.
Is that a joke?
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
I don't either.
Are you a hunter?
I don't have that much land, so.
Do you hunt? Are you a hunter?
No.
Oh, base hit! Get down! Yep, that base hit. Zeke 2 for 2. Nobody out first and second. Bottom of 4. What a ball game. Max Fried, I told you, was elite. Not so much today. Yeah, so
Patrick Corbin doesn't have it today. Well, I mean, Max Fried doesn't either. They're paying a heck of a lot more money for Max Fried.
Right. Pastor says no joke. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I've had deer in my front yard before, and I made my day. So I'm not a hunter. I have no problem with hunting. I'm cool with it 100%, but I'm not a hunter personally. And when I first moved here, 2010, 2011, whatever it was, started going to church, getting to know people, and they're
that animation there, the catcher went to hit for a second. That was funny.
Hold on. Let's see what happened here. Little tapper to the pitcher, throws to first, 1 out, works like a bunt. Second and third now. Anyway, and they had like this big man's conference, and it was all about shooting deer and barbecuing them up. And I'm like, I'm out. I am so out. Like, you guys have fun. I am not anti that at all, but that ain't me. I'm not. I'm going to get my food from what? I don't know. Costco.
Yeah. I'm going to head on over to the K Roger and just get my meat there.
Yeah. HEB, Arby's.
It was the same thing. When I went to Alaska, I went fishing with the father-in-law, and I caught a 25-inch fish. I guess in Alaska it's going to be 28 inches. So brother-in-law got one, and I reeled it in. I took my photo and I released it. And, I felt good about it. Like, hey, I caught a big fish. But for him, they like clubbed it, and I was like, oh no! It just, same thing, man. I just no problem with people who like fishing.
Yeah, it sounds like me and you too.
It was fun. It was relaxing. But the second I saw the hook club the salmon and he just like yanked the eyeball out, I was like, you know what? I don't need that today.
Dude, Fernando, I got a story that is exactly the same but different. Corey Sweet, senior, second and third, 1 out. We're talking chopping up and clubbing the crap out of fish here. So I'm dating. That's the second. I'm dating my wife's story. I'm dating my wife, but Grandpa, one of my favorite humans ever. I miss him every day. I swear, he's one of my favorite humans ever. And he was a fisherman. We lived in San Diego. We'd go out on the piers all the time, and he would fish. He would take me out on the barges. We'd do the half day, but he loved to fish, and I loved being with Grandpa. Strike 3 takes strike 3 from Fried, 2 out, second and third. And so, two quick fishing stories. I'm probably So not Paul, sorry. I'm probably maybe junior high, maybe a little less than that. And I wasn't soft, but I wasn't Grizzly Adams either, right? And we're there, and he's got this fish, and so there was a bait trough, and you'd grab the fish and you'd whatever, I don't know. And he's grabbing him, and he's doing his thing, and he doesn't know I'm watching. I'm going to get a burger, but I'm done and I'm coming back or whatever I got. So I'm coming back, and I'm watching Grandpa, not knowing I'm watching. Chop the head off of whatever the hell it was, a sardine, I don't know what it was. Chops the head off it, and just starts eating it right then.
Just
with my,
like that, huh?
just like not even sushi. Like I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure he got his disease. And then later in years, I'm dating Paula now, and he's got this fish that he's going to make bait. It's alive. He just catches the fish. It's a big freaking fish, and he chops it. He like fillets it and takes this big ass piece of it from one side and from the other, and now it's his bait. And he tosses the dang fish back in the water, and the thing's like Skeletor from the worst bad B movie ever. Half of it of both sides is gone. It's just like a skeleton, and he throws it back in the water. It swims away, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, babe. I thought she was gonna be scarred. I thought she was gonna be breaking up with me forever right there, but it worked out. We're married and happy. But yeah, he was from another time, man.
For the record, Grandpa did not die of salmonella or anything like that.
He left us, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't for that. It was many, many, many years later, but it could have been in the system. What do I know? I don't know. It freaked the heck out of me.
It wasn't like mercury poisoning or something like that. And this man just straight up ate a fish. So.
He did. Like, he was. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. I wasn't scarred for life, but I'm not going to forget it. I'll tell you that right now. Swinging us from Simeon on the curveball down. Yeah. 2 outs, second and third, top of 4. This is an interesting ball game. We're talking about.
We're talking about Jeff not being scarred, but definitely bruised for life at least.
Yeah. It didn't help my life. I'll tell you that. It wasn't like I'm not putting it on the resume or anything.
Yeah, you didn't go back out there reinvigorated with your love of life after that.
I don't know how I felt. Honestly, I would be lying to tell you if I knew how I felt, but I shared the story with everyone when I got back, so it certainly made some kind of, impression. Cameron talking about the fans. I went to the Corey Seager ring night. But didn't get the ring because I didn't buy the right ticket. Oh, this year? Yeah, last year you just had to get in line in time. Yeah, I don't like the theme night thing so much. You gotta when I was a season ticket holder, I'm not this year. Bugged me when I wanted one of the theme things. I gotta be real. I see a Corey Seager replica ring for $20 on eBay. You think it's legit? Yeah, I do. I do. I
you can get some good replicas. I have an Angels replica ring here. I got on eBay for $28-$30, something like that. And yeah, it's a good looking ring.
I think if you want something like that, just don't buy it like the week they do it. Like give it a month or 3. Simeon hits one hard. Oh, nice play by Volpe. Bounces it over to whoever's at first. I think Goldie scoops it. Nice play. Dang it. Volpe, really nice play. Goldie, really nice play. And that's the inning. Simeon hit that ball hard, but to no avail. There you go.
Just for like a point of reference, I mean, it's a good little ring there. I mean, it does shimmer, it does shine, has the name, it would say Seager, kind of like mine says Salmon. So, I mean, this is what $30 gets you on eBay. So if you just wanted to display, I think you'd be good to get it on eBay. I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, I think so. I'm with him. That's a cool looking ring, by the way. I love Tim Salmon. I was a big Tim Salmon fan back in the day. You're not as old as me, obviously, but that's like the era where I was never an Angels fan. I'm not going to lie to you until I was an Angels fan, but I was a Southern Californian who watched a lot of Angels games, Salmon and Anderson. And before that, you'd have the Gritches and the Downing. That's definitely before you, but that's a pretty fun era there. I mean, was it K-Rod at the back of the pen? Shoot, John Lackey. Boy, I loved watching John Lackey as an Angel. That's a good era there, Tim Salmon. I think very underrated ball player. What else? Say that again.
Oh, I said I have some Tim Salmon stuff in here. I have a baseball there, and I have like a rookie photo right over there signed.
So you got a lot of cool stuff. Let's talk about your wall. I see obviously the World Champions thing, but is that Simmons, the old shortstop I see on the wall? Okay.
Yeah, so Simmons, Calhoun, those are both signed. I have a Justin Upton autographed jersey over here on this wall that you can't see.
I've got a Kate Upton Sports Illustrated autograph that should be right there. I don't know where it is, but I'm winning there. What else you got? You got a pile of balls.
You're not joking that you actually have a Kate Upton signed photo? That's funny.
I really do. Well, a Sports Illustrated autograph.
That's cool.
6 times. You got, what do you got? 30 autograph balls there. Who's your favorite autograph ball in there?
I have a if you look on the bottom, there's Vinny Castilla, Mike Trout, Cal Ripken Jr., Tony Gwynn, another Tony Gwynn Jr. I put that one there, just obviously was next to his dad, and then Ken Griffey Sr. there.
Nice. You know, Fernando, I'm gonna be real about Gwynn. You know, I grew up in San Diego. I'm that age. He was a ball player I got to watch up close. I loved him. I met him a bunch of times. He passed too early, and then his son becomes the announcer. Now I don't listen to a lot of Padres games, and when I do, it's usually Mud and was it Don Orsilio or whatever his name is. And they're great. I love them. But when they've got Griffey, when they've got Gwynn on there, it freaks me out. He sounds just like his dad.
Absolutely.
I kind of hate it. Like really,
especially because Tony Gwynn Sr. did some commentary for the Padres for a little bit there.
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody down there grew up in Southern California in my time that I was there knew what he sounded like, and his son sounds just like him. It's very eerie to me. I don't love it.
Yeah, he has that same laugh too, and it's almost creepy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I loved his dad. I never met Junior, but I loved him. Sean says, I'm sorry, I can't stand Bassick on commentary. You know, he's growing on me. I'll say he's growing on me. He ain't CJ. I like CJ a lot. CJ knows the game, and Bassick knows the game too. He's growing on me. I do find him funny. He clearly knows the game. He knows more than. I mean, if you played the game, you know the game.
Is Bassick?
He's growing on me. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have Victory Plus or whatever, so I have to watch whatever the opposite stream is.
Oh, do you on MLB Network or whatever? Chisholm slams one down the line. That's gonna be a double. Dolly scoots it up pretty quickly.
I have a crush on Laura Stickles, so
right, she's cute, right?
Yep.
100%.
Beautiful hair. Beautiful hair.
Beautiful.
That's what it is for me.
Beautiful everything. You know, I'm not asking you. You don't have to say anything, but I'm very pro Sydney Sweeney, and I think I'm pretty pro Laura too. And I don't care if that pisses people off. Let's go Texas, says Francisco. Amen to that. Okay, about the ring. Nice. Look at you. You get a little commission there, maybe. Yeah. Pastor, I hope you love it. Hope it is what you want, and I hope you love it. They're fun. I went to a bunch of the giveaways last year.
Tell you what, Pastor, follow us on Twitter and let me, or whatever, X, and let me know how it turns out for you. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I love that. Pastor, if you're on X, let us know. We'll give you a follow. Victory Plus is only $50 for half a season. Wow. Well, I saw the MLB Network package is like really cheap now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I love that. You know, when the season starts, I pick up that package. I picked up the Victory Network. I got all the baseball I could want.
Well, see, I pay for the MLB package, obviously, so I can watch the Angels. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Paying for both seems like a lot. Nowadays, you got to pay for everything.
I mean, if you're an Angels fan, it's a little different. If you want I want all the Rangers games.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
So, yeah. And you know what? When I first moved out here, that was one of the harder things about it because the teams that I was following, hold on. Ground ball 6-3. Runner stays at second. Volpe now drops to what? 0 for 3 now. Jazz stays at second. I think I said that. 1 out. 5-4 Yankees. Fernando from Hales in the infield in with us. I know I was in the middle of saying something. I have no idea what it was. Doesn't matter. John Gray has been
talking about when you moved out here, and then that's when you got sidetracked.
Yeah, I don't know what I said. Whatever. Ethan says John Gray has been awful this year. I deeply disagree. What are your thoughts, Fernando? You watch enough Rangers game to chime in about John Gray?
I think John Gray in general has been a little bit of a letdown for the big contract, right? I mean,
this year he got hit and broke his wrist. I think the fact that he's pitching is pretty insane.
Well, yeah, but when he was signed, he was supposed to be one of your bigger acquisitions. That was the year you guys also got DeGrom and all them, right?
Hold on, smashing the up. I think they got him the year before that. I think they got Gray.
$6 million is what you guys paid him.
Yeah, the year we got DeGrom and Haney and Evaldi. So Gray, I think they signed the year before that. I might have that wrong, but I think I have it right. Pastor wants to know, you think that a Trout finished his career with the Angels in the outfield? I'll put that on you, Fernando. I have an opinion, but I would rather hear yours. You're an Angel content creator.
Do I okay, now do I think that he finishes his career as an Angel? Question mark? Or does
with the Angels in the outfield? That might be a play on your channel, or you might be asking
Well, yeah, that's why I feel like they're like two different questions, right? Not treated as two different questions. Do I think he's going to be an outfielder for the rest of his career? No. And the quicker they can get him out of outfield, the better. Honestly, I think a couple of years ago they should have turned him into like a first baseman, like they did with Bryce Harper, just to avoid some injuries. And we've seen Trout be athletic, and who knows, maybe he's one of the more athletic first basemen out there. You know what I mean? But I don't think he stays out there long term. I don't think you would disagree with that either.
No, I think it's more obvious that it'll be like DH. I don't think it's that easy. I mean, he moved from center field to right field, and that was a big deal. They asked him to do that a few years ago, and he flatly said no. Correct. This year, when he said yes, it was the biggest news of the world in baseball for 3 days, maybe. So I don't think he will want to. So as long as he's good, I don't think that will happen. So I would say to you, he's an outfielder or a D. I think it's harder to say I don't want a DH, although maybe Rafi Devers would disagree with that. But to put him at first, I don't know if I'm going to go there. But I think he's still pretty good defensively, right? The experiment moving from center to right hasn't been a blunder. Like I don't think he's going to win a Gold Glove out there, but nobody's crying about it. I mean, he's not Jose Altuve out.
I mean, he never won a Gold Glove in center, so
no. But he was good defensively.
Yes, yeah.
Ethan, that's fair. He's getting hit hard, but he's only, what is he, at 20 innings of the year? Not even that, probably. Is he at 10 innings for the year yet? I don't even know. But anyway, go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you.
I'm going to look it up now. How many innings? Let's see. John Gray, I'm not going to argue with you. He's been getting hit so far as he's been here, but how many innings can he possibly have? He just got
5.2 in 2025.
Yeah, so he's not even, come on. 7. I got him at 7 2/3. 5 Ks, 1.43 whip. I mean, when you're this, I mean, he's basically in week 1 of his season, or maybe week 2 of his season.
Yeah. All right, Jeff. I am getting messages from the girlfriend.
There he goes.
We'll talk soon.
Tell her I said hi. That's Fernando. Halos in the infield. Hopefully we'll catch a game. Text me tomorrow, or I'll text you tomorrow. We'll talk about a couple of those things that we talked about.
Sounds good. All right.
Have a great day. There he goes. Give him a follow. That's a good dude. Fernando. Halos in the infield. All you got now is me and the let's put it. And the Rangers. That's a little better. Boy, if I could hit the right button, that would have been smoother. I appreciate you being here. 138 people here. 131 on X, 7 over on my YouTube channel, Texas Rangers Clubhouse. We've had 3 guests tonight. I hope you appreciate those guys. They're all good dudes and fun to talk to, and I appreciate them spending a little time with us. Top of 5? Bottom of 5, of course. Bottom of 5, yeah. Bottom of 5. 5-4 Yankees. We have a couple of different lead changes on the game so far tonight. I hope you're having a good time. I am. I'm glad you are here. 4, 5, 6 hitters with the Yanks up by 1. Max Fried throwing his 88th pitch of the game right there. And my point is in saying that is I bet this is his last inning. I bet we'll have 4 innings of bullpen from the Yankees. And that's kind of exciting from a baseball fan standpoint because they added a whole bunch of pieces to their bullpen, and that's one elite bullpen back there. So we'll have to beat them. Cameron says we'll be Kelly will be facing AZ, Arizona, on the 13th. Well, that's cool, Cameron. That'd be fun. I've got tickets for one game in August right now. Let me see if that's the one I've got. No, looks like the 11th. But I'm sure I'll go to more. 1-2 pitch fastball up, swing and a miss. What was it, 95? I think it said. Dolly, I wouldn't say it went fishing there, but fastball up, swing and a miss. Yeah, let's watch it here. No, that wasn't the last one. So they're showing it on the RSN there. Fastball on the outside edge. Yeah, that's the fastball. It's in the zone. That's a really good pitch is what that is. Wyatt Langford 1 for 1 on the day. Hit the ball very hard last time. Takes a cutter there in 1-0. 5-4 Yankees. 1 out, bomb of 5. My name's Jeff Bates at Jeff Bates on X. We do this a lot. We should be live tomorrow night, almost assuredly. I have it scheduled because I expect to be here. Same time, same channel. Hope you join us. Good chance we'll be live Wednesday too, depending on life and work, but I think we've got it set up that I'll be able to be here on Wednesday for the early day game. Please subscribe over on my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse and follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Haven't got to show you any of the drops yet because we had all those guests, but we'll show you some of those here coming up in between innings and such. And here's the first one. Curveball for a strike. Hey, have you liked the stream yet?
Hey, have you liked the stream yet? Like the stream. Like it.
1-2 pitch from Max Fried. Pitch number 94 in the day to Wyatt Langford, hitting in the 5 spot for my Rangers. Smashed into left center. I guess into, left center. Left fielder picks it up. That's a base hit for Wyatt Langford. His second hit of the day. Exit velocity under 80 miles per hour. So he didn't crush it by any means, but he lifted it and dropped it where it needed to be, and that's a base hit. Bomb of 5. Who's that, Pastor? Bomb of 5, Pastor. 5-4 Yankees, bomb of 5. Ethan, there you go. Thank you, buddy. Sometimes you have to put it where they ain't. He smashed the ball down into left field last time. Then he got picked off as well. Okay. Bastick says exactly what I'm saying on the Max Fried almost gets him there. So I'll say it again. Max Fried probably has the best pickoff move in all the land. Langford should probably slow the heck down here. Josh Young DHing today, 1 for 1 today, just off the just healthy again. Wow, look at that brilliance from Max Fried there. Did you guys see that? How he lifted and almost paused Japanese pitcher style. Max Fried is freaking awesome. Watch this. That was interesting. Swing and a miss, 0-1, 1 out. Wyatt playing with him a little bit. Gutsy. 147 people here. 132 on X14 on Texas Rangers Clubhouse. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Josh Young fouls it away 1 and 2. I hope you appreciated the guests. Hope you had a good time. Hope you follow all of them. Jason Michaels, former Philly and a couple other teams, 10 years in MLB, now the big league approach. You can learn how to hit from him, your kid, your grandkid, granddaughter, whatever. He does do baseball and softball. Super good dude. Yes, Cameron, she is. Bill, Phillies fan. Sorry I'm late. Got whiplash tonight from watching Schwarber. Did he hit at the third deck? Hey, Bill, are you? Oh, hold on. Bill, can you see it? Can you see it? Freaking awesome. I'm in love with it, dude. I love it so much. Thank you, buddy. And I forgot what I was saying now. Yes, Corey's wife is having a baby. They announced their pregnancy. Yes, I love it, dude. I love it. I haven't played with it on what other settings I can do yet, like you talked about last night. Please check them out. Cutter, strike 3, 2 outs, man on first. But I will. Oh, check this out. Tuesday the 12th, Whataburger. I didn't know about this. Josh Smith, 10 to 11, which means get there early in Mesquite, Texas. Way too far away from me. I won't be there. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tuesday the 12th at the Whataburger in Mesquite. You can meet Josh Smith. I've got friends who go to those all the time. Trust me. If you're not there by 8 in the morning or maybe even early, you will not get to see Josh Smith. So get there early. Get some breakfast with Whataburger. The last time they did it, a bunch of people sent me pictures from it, and man, Whataburger did it up. It was in Arlington. They gave them all kinds of crap. So if you're into that kind of thing, get out there. Get out there early. That'll be a lot of fun in Mesquite. First I've heard about it, but they put that on the RSN right now. Another pickoff play. Max Fried picked off Wyatt Langford earlier, and I think he thinks he's going to do it again. Wyatt's kind of being, dare I say, arrogant, bluffing at him, challenging him. I kind of love it, but that's Max Fried, man. Oh, and he takes an aggressive lead here. Quick pitch to Smitty, 7-hitter today, 1 for 2 on the day. Strike 1-1, 2 outs. Yeah, and it, dude, I swear to you, I love it. I love it. Down by 1, 2 outs. Fried doing the slow leg kick again. Smitty looked like he was trying to hit it all the way to my house. So it's just going to go, look, Bastick says it. 102 pitches now for Fried. There's no way he's coming out for the 6, right? In this day and age, nobody throws that many. Adventures by D, what's going on? Welcome in, old Braves pitcher. What does that mean? Adventures by D, I appreciate you popping in. Hope you're having a great day. I'm glad you're here. Adventures by D, I know you. Do I know you? I know old Braves. I don't know what old Braves pitcher means, though. Oh, Max Fried. You mean Max Fried was on the Braves. That's what you mean. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's old, but yeah, I hear you. Adventures by D, I know you, right? Hey, buddy, what's going on? Or I don't know you. Welcome in, but I think I know you. Yeah, Fried was a Padre. They moved him over. He went over to the Braves for Upton. We were talking about that earlier. And now he's free agent signee for the Evil Empire in New York. Anyway, welcome in. Glad you're here. Hope you subscribe. Hope you stick around. Hope you're having a good day. 5-4 Evil Empire, 2 outs. Bottom of 5th. Wow, Josh Smith looks horrible there on the curveball. Yeah, I know you. What's going on, buddy? I hope you're having a great life and day. But whatever, I'm glad you're here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. Hey, are you on X? Are you? Check this out.
I love the Texas Rangers. I love X. I do not love Rangers Twitter. Toxicity and emotion on parade. If I wanted the view, I would go to ABC, and I don't. So I won't. So I made a thing. Texas Rangers X, a place by me for you. You, the Ranger fan who's not nuts, not crazy, doesn't need to emote every time something goes wrong, and loves to talk baseball. Is that you? If it is, DM me over on X, at me over on X, or ask me here during the show, hey, will you put the link to Rangers X, not Twitter, Rangers X? We'll have some fun. We're going to talk about baseball, Rangers, and everybody else. And if you want to emote, yeah, Rangers Twitter is not going anywhere, but either am I. It's not Rangers Twitter, it's Rangers X, and it's for you, unless, you know, you're a troll.
145 people here, mostly on X. Please subscribe to the channel.
Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to my channel.
Got an interesting game here. Corbin didn't look good early on, gave up some runs early. My Rangers came back and got it even, take the lead. Yankees come back, take another lead. Stanton hit a freaking rope deep to center, not deep to center, flat line drive to center, and got out in a hurry. And here we are, top of 6, Yankees up by 1. It's going to be a bullpen game from here on out. I'd be shocked if Fried comes back out. 134 people here on X1 on Dole Dad, 13 on Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Please, 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 please subscribe to my channel. We'll be talking baseball through the night. We've had 4 guests on tonight. I'm glad you're here. Nobody's scheduled the rest of the way, just me and you. And maybe Kate Upton, we'll see. She hasn't accepted my invitation yet, but I'm not going to stop asking. Goldschmidt 3 for 3 on the day through 4 innings, 6th inning now. And he can get his 4th hit in 6 innings. That's amazing. Let's hope he doesn't. Leading off for the day and the inning here in the top of the 6th. In between innings, I am going to do those drops now that I don't have any guests because I'm freaking hungry. I bought my food on the way home. It made me late to my first show, and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm going to do my best to do that in between innings. You don't have to watch me throwing. I've got a couple of new ones I haven't played. I think you might be the first people tonight. Did I load it up there? I did. I've been talking about Kate Upton. You want to see Kate Upton's Instagram? I might have played it the last time. I don't really know. I might be full of it. I might have played it already. In honor of Sydney Sweetie, I got a little something for you. Goldschmidt's not going to get 4 hits in 6 innings. Ground ball 3. 1 put out. We get him out for the first time. 1 out. Top of 6. Bad guys, Evil Empire up 5-4. Ahmed Rosario, who gets traded every trading deadline. 2 hits on the day already. Yeah, that's cool. Adventures by D, man. I'm really glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. What's new? Hi, are they doing good? I mean, I don't know. It's 5-4 bad guys, but it's an interesting game. Let's go Texas. Not over. Yep. Amen to that. Amen to that. See you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Got to get. Yeah, we do. Chrome. I mean, they've got a pretty good bullpen, dude. I don't know about that. Watching the game on Victory Plus, me too, but I muted it so I could listen. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Pastor. Don't tell Raymond. Don't tell Bassick. You don't like the echo? It is. I'll tell you what. I when I sit up high, when I get cheap seats, if you sit by the freaking speakers, it's a little nuts. I've done that a couple times when I brought the wife. I've got grandkids, so like sometimes I'll buy the cheap seats because when I bring one of my granddaughters, we're not staying for the whole game, man. She wants to go before we're late, before we get late into the game. So yeah, I get cheap seats, and sometimes you sit by the speaker and it blows you the heck away. So that, Cameron, I make fun of some of your stadium takes, but on that I agree. Nice. How's the channel doing? Mixing a few Braves videos. Do you really? Nice. I need to go check that out again. I'm sure I subscribed back in the day, but I'll go check that out. Guys, this is Adventures by D. Here, I'll pull up your link. Hold on. Let me pull up your link. John Gray throwing the 35th pitch, no, 31st pitch of the game. Came in relief for Corbin. Trent Grisham, local boy, DFW. Actually, one of my sons-in-law has met him and says he's a really nice guy. I've never met him. I can tell you the Dodgers don't like him. What a year he's having. I think he's got 20 bombs on the air. Pretty sure. There you go. Adventures by D. Is that you? Yep, it is. I've got it right. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right one. I do. Oh. I'll give you a subscribe because I've subscribed on my Dole Dad channel, but not on this one. So now you got a subscriber from me. So now I'm subscribed to you twice, which is kind of fun. And I'll drop your link here as soon as I can. Grisham, little ball, almost over Simeon's head, but Simeon makes the play. Went out. So, or 2 outs now. So if you what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. So if you don't know, if I'm new to you, if you're new to me, I had a hey, okay, yeah, we'll bring on Rip. Hold on. What was I saying? Yeah, so my first monetized YouTube channel, my first adventures in YouTube. Oh, see what I did there, Adventures by D? Was in the Disney community, and I got to know a lot of really good people. And Adventures by D is one of those good people. They've got a good Disney theme park, and now he shares with me, which I didn't know, does a little Texas Brave content. Adventures by D, I'm always looking for content creators to bring on my show. So if you're I don't do Disney stuff over here, but if you're doing Braves content, I'll have you on when there's Braves news, or if and when we play the Braves or whatever. If you're interested, you want to come on for the live stream. I'm gonna take myself off because I got to get up for a minute. It's hot. I got to turn on the fan. You can hear me, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It just got hot in here. It's getting hot in here. All right, belly up, 5-4, 2 outs. Oh, where we go? I'm behind in chat. Rip's here. Yeah, that's my buddy. We'll talk. We'll bring you in here in 1 minute. Rip, hold on. I got to send you a link. In between innings, I will send you the link. Okay? Love to have you. Hey, Brian, what's going on? All the people from my Dole Whip Dad days in those. My friend Brian E. Adventures by, see what I did there? Adventures by D here. Brian E. here. I need an F now. D-E-F. Yeah, I need an F now. Brian, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. I really appreciate you popping in. That's my friend Brian from my Dole Whip Dad Disney days. Nice ice cream cone cake. Yeah, right, Pastor? I love Marcus. He's one of my favorites. Yankees bullpen is dog water. What? You're crazy, Cameron. Probably the best bullpen in all of baseball. Nice. I don't have anything to send you a note to. Send me a note on X or wherever is easiest for you. Wherever. I don't care. Get a hold of me. Remind me, Adventures by D. Put it. I mean, if it's the name Adventures by D, I'll know. But if your name's not Adventures by D in your email or your DM or whatever, remind me who you are, what channel you are, and Braves, and we'll plan something out. Yeah, Rip, I'll get you on here in between innings. I gotta send you the link. Brian's lying about me being a good guy. Thanks for saying that. Yeah, they did. That's no doubt. That's true. 2 outs, 5-4. Evil Empire. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces. Wild? Yeah, I think so. Belly, a little ground ball to the third baseman, going to be an infield, basically outfield hit. Yeah, it does what he does. Base hit, infield hit there. 18 people on Texas Clubhouse, 2 over on Dope Dad. I bet that's Adventures by D and Brian E. I bet. I don't know, but I bet. 141 on X for a total of 161 people here live. We've had 4 guests, and I lied to you. We're going to have another guest in between innings. I haven't sent him the link yet, so he can't come in yet, but I will send him the link in between innings. I don't know. Hear from somebody. Hold on. Boy, I'm popular all of a sudden. Stanton 1 for 1 on the day, hit a freaking frozen rope dead center. Well, there you go. 150. If you're watching the show, they're saying 115 mile per hour. Wow. 50th career home run with an exit velo of 115 or more. Wow. Fair to say he hits the ball harder than I ever did. That's incredible. Our Marlins aren't too bad. They're playing good. They think they got a playoff team down there. Hey, Jeff, have you tried the lemon? I have. I love it. At DCA yet? I haven't had it at DCA. I had it at, where did I have it? I might have had it at the Poly, Brian. I don't know where I had it, but I know I've had it, and I love it. I'll be real. I love most. I don't like lime. I'm not a lime guy. Probably lime's the only one that I think, ooh, I want more of that. But it's not better than pineapple. That's just crazy. Yeah, if you don't know my other YouTube, one of my other main YouTube channel is Dole Whip Dad, where we talk non-baseball stuff and baseball stuff, and I'm live over there right now. Stanton smashes 1 foul. We'll stay 1-2. I know the Marlins aren't terrible, but you still should be beating them. Yeah, he did, Pastor. Stanton's a stud. Kerm hates the Yankees. There's just that actually cares. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't think we should have major league teams in cities that aren't supporting them. So no argument with that, Cam. Gray throws over to first and looks pretty uncomfortable doing so. 2 outs, man on first. John Gray throwing his 45th pitch. This will be it for him. There's no way he goes to the 7th. So first of all, no. That's just go. No. Kerm, love you. No. No. I think Booney knows his stuff. I'm a big fan of the Boone family in general. And I think the Yankees are lucky to have Boone. And I think their fans are stupid. Not all of them, but a lot of them. But I guess when you're Yankees fans, you're going to have a billion of great fans and horrible fans because, I mean, the Yankees just a ton of everybody, right? 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and we are through. Yeah, baby. Nice, John Gray. Nice. Through 5.5, we're going to the bottom of 6-5 for bad guys. I'm going to play a drop for you here while I send a link to our next guest, Rip. Give me a second. Which one do I want to drop? Let's do this one. Are you a creator? Do you need audio for your creations? If so, here you go. I'll be right back in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere.
Back to the game shortly, but first I want to tell you about Epidemic Sound. I've got a couple of YouTube channels, and I use Epidemic Sound pretty much every day. You've heard it on this channel. It's the music behind stuff, especially on my videos, sometimes on my live stream, especially on my drops and the kind of commercials in between innings. They've got a new thing, a voiceover, that I'm going to start using.
My name is Marie.
It's a great application if you are a creator, if you do YouTube or any video really, and you need music and you don't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube or wherever, you need to check out Epidemic Sound. There's a bunch out there that do this. I think Epidemic Sound's the best. Look, I'm going to be real with you. I have 8 people who've already signed up with my referral link. I think they give you a free month or whatever. And if they sign up with that, 8 of you have already done that. It's usually from my, my previous channel, but I only need 4 more, and they're going to give it to me for free. So check it out. It would help me. You're going to love it. Epidemic Sound. You should really check it out. If you're a creator and you need audio, go look right now. It's freaking awesome.
When you subscribe to Epidemic Sound using Jeff's link, you get a free trial. And for every paying customer Jeff refers he earned credits that can be redeemed for discounts on his subscription. And you can do the exact same thing.
Let's talk baseball with Jeff here on the Texas Clubhouse YouTube channel.
So there you go. That's their voiceover, right? And obviously they've got music. If you ever watch any of my videos, the music I use almost exclusively, not totally exclusively, but almost exclusively is from Epidemic Sound. I've been with them for about 2 years. I've had 8 affiliates use my link. And I just need 4 more, and they're going to give it to me for free. And it's great, dude. I would never tell you to use something that I don't either use or love or whatever, and I use it almost every day. And I love it every day. I love music. I listen to music on all kinds of places. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I've just listened to their stuff for enjoyment, not even looking for stuff. 5-4, bad guys. Bomba 6. That Luke Weaver, former closer Luke Weaver on, and it is Luke Weaver, elite closer, in on the 16. That is a good bullpen, man. They got 8-9-1 for your Rangers. Heim 1 for 1. Zeke on deck 2 for 2. And we need a run. We're down a run. $156 people here, 142 on X, 14 over on YouTube, Texas Clubhouse. I can't see you, Rip. I know you're there, but I can't see you. So I don't know if I want to add you to the stage if you're working on something video-wise or if it's on my end. Little ground ball into L4. I'm just going to try to add you, Rip. Okay, so heads up, I'm going to add you. I don't know. I can't see you right now, so I don't know what's going on. Let's see. No, you're dark, so I'm going to remove you. So you're either turning on your video and you're aware of it, or you need to do something with your video. I don't know what it is. I've never had that happen. It's just a blank space for me. So I don't know if you can hear me, Rip. Hopefully you can. Brian E. Normally he's Eisenhower, but tonight he's actually Brian E. Says, hold on, 1 out. First pitch to Zeke. 2 for 2 on the day. It says Portland needs a baseball team. They used to have a team. All we've got is an A team. You see that, Brian? You see that? What is the name of that Netflix? I think it's Netflix. It might be Amazon documentary. Zeke bunts down the line. Stay fair, baby. Now it's going to be foul. I like it. I don't remember the name of it, but it was really cool documentary about Portland baseball, Brian. If you haven't seen it, I'll look it up. It's good enough that I should look it up. Portland baseball documentary. Yeah, the Battered Bastards of Baseball. It's over on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty great, dude. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. So the A's had to move because nobody was going to the games. Have this, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pitch to Zeke. 0-2 pitch, 1 out. 2 pitch to Zeke, swing and a miss, strike 3. Rangers play Creed. Can you take me? I love Creed. You go over my Dole Whip Dad channel, and you've got some live Creed over there from their performance here in Fort Worth. I had pretty good seats, and I loved it, and it was a lot of fun. He's a weirdo times 10. Scott Stamp I'm talking about, but boy, do I like his voice. If you could pick a band for the Rangers in 2020, oh, that's a great Muse. Pastor, I would say Muse because I love them. You know what? Jared Leto's band, 30 Seconds to Mars, wouldn't be bad. Give me some Sammy Hagar. Just saw him live not too long ago in Dallas. That was great. Muse. I would go with Muse. 30 Seconds to Mars would be okay with me. Little Sammy Hagar wouldn't make me sad. Do a little Van Hagar. What about you, Pastor? What a great question. Pastor, please don't be a one and done. I like your comments. You're fun. Hope you've subscribed already. More than that, I hope you are not a stranger because I like your questions. Yeah, I'll go with Muse 1, 30 Seconds to Mars 2, Sammy Hagar and the Boys 3. How about that? That's pretty good, right? AC/DC's not bad. I'm not a huge AC/DC fan. I mean, I respect them. I like them, but yeah, Dirty deeds done to cheap. Dirty deeds. I don't know what that is, Brian. What's Ultra Bridge? I don't know what that is. Done to cheap. I was in elementary school, Pastor. Where you at, Pastor? I was in elementary school when I was cranking out dirty deeds. Who's that? Sam Haggerty. Ball in there. No, it doesn't. Who's that? Belly. Belly makes the play. He's pretty good, man. He's elite in center. He's elite in left. He's elite in right. He's elite first. He can hit too. And we're through 6th, 7th inning on the way. 5-4 bad guys. I'm going to see if I can figure out what's going on with Rip here. I'm going to drop a link. Or no, I'm going to drop a drop. How about this? Are you mad about Sydney Sweeney? Well, you're going to hate this then.
When commercials were great.
Welcome to the Perfect Club. Can you throw a perfect game in MLB 2K12? Win the $1 Million Perfect Game Challenge and get inside? I hope so. Mr. Johnson, any words of wisdom?
Here for the lobster.
Randy? Justin Verlander? Again?
Kate, come on. Please, let me in. Cy Young, MVP.
Throw the most perfect game in MLB 2K12 and you could win $1 million and all that comes with it.
2 no-hitters.
Rated E for everyone.
Come on.
Rip, I'm going to try to put you in again, see if I can see you. And I don't see you. Oh, you are there.
Yeah, I'm here.
I have audio but no video. Is that on purpose?
No, I have video on. I can see you. Can you see? You can't see me?
No, look on the screen. It's a black screen.
Okay, because on my end, I see myself in the studio and everything.
If you look on the broadcast, I've got it up live, and it's. I mean, we can just go with. You want to restart and try again, or you want to just go audio?
It's my computer. My computer did an update, and then I don't know what's going on. So let me see.
Here's what I would say. Let's pull you out, close out, and then redo the link, and then maybe if not, then we'll just go audio. Cool?
Okay, that'll work.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
All
right, that's Rip. He's my buddy. We'll talk to him shortly. Hopefully, we'll be able to see him too. If not, we'll just talk to him. That's cool too. I don't know what that is, Brian. Alter Bridge. Basically Creed with a new singer. Oh, is it Tremaine and the other guy? If that's who they are, I know them. I just didn't know their name. He's back in black. Nice. I don't know how to say that. What is that? I don't know how to say that. Whoever you are starts with a D, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Pardon my ignorance. I doubt you're ignorant. But hold on. The Martian Dominguez leads off, pops it up. It's going to be an F8. Wyatt Langford makes play 1 out. Top of 7. Wow, I was wrong. John Gray's back out there. Going to throw his 50th pitch to Jazz Chisholm Jr. here in a minute. Pardon my ignorance, but is this MLB Game Day or some other tech that is copying real? So it is MLB Game Day. MLB Game Day. If you go to the normal screen, so if you have MLB Game Day, which you do, go to the screen and go to the top right. Here, yeah, so you can see on my screen, it's there. On the very top right, where it'd be the right field stands in there, whatever. It's a little circle, and it says 3D on it. Click that button. Now, I will give you a warning if you've got an old machine, if you have a bad internet connection or an old laptop, it takes up a lot of your CPU, a lot of the juice. But it's running fine. So yeah, because you asked. I'm like, why am I telling you that? Yeah. Back in black, yeah. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. My wife's brother, big AC/DC fan. Shook me all night long. Gray. Backwards K. Jazz Chisholm now 1 for 3 after taking that fastball down in the zone. Of course, Jazz has to cry. I'm just not a fan of that kid. Talented guy. Undoubtedly a talented guy, but shut up. 160 people here, 151 on X9. Oh, Texas Ranger Clubhouse. Nobody over on Dope Dad. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Go check it out right now. I mean, I hope you don't leave here. I'd love to have you stay. But check it out right now. It takes up a lot of laptop juice or whatever. I doubt it would work on mobile. I shouldn't say that. I've never tried it. I don't know. But you definitely, if you're on Wi-Fi, I would say hardwire in. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It sure does, Kerm. It sure does. This is true. Gray, a fastball. No, I'm sorry. Slider down and away. Nice pitch. I guess it missed. I thought it was. Oh, no, it's a strike. I'm sorry. Thought they called that a ball. 2-0 count turns into 2-1. Volpe 0 for 3 on the day. 5-4. Evil Empire. Yankees up by 1. Top of 7. Hopefully we're going to get my buddy. Hold on. Volpe lifts it up. It's going to be an F8. Or nope, sorry, F9. Dolly lands under it. Makes the play. And we're trying to bring in my buddy Rip as my next guest. I'm going to send him another note here in a minute as you watch this. What did I play last time? I gave you a little Kate Upton last time, didn't I? About this. You guys into crypto? You into tokens? I am. And I'm part of the Sportcoin Network now. You should check this out.
So I just recently learned about Sportcoin, which is a crypto token on the Solana ecosystem. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Sportcoin Network is the first decentralized sports network in the world that's built on Solana. One-stop shop for fans who are looking for new sports content. They are creating a directory where you can quickly and easily access thousands of creators. You're tired of listening to the same couple talking heads? Easily find new content here. Listen, if you join their platform, it's completely free to use. Their mission is to help us grow. Us being independent sports content creators. Look, I love sports media, but less and less I love the ESPNs of the world and the Fox Sports of the world. Some of them are just horrible. I love independent sports creators, especially baseball creators, and Sportcoin was made for me and people like me. Independent sports creators, if that's you, check out Sportcoin. Message me, DM me, I'll tell you all about it. I'm excited. On Solana, it's pretty cool.
And check this out. Let's do this one. My buddy John Moore, not a guest tonight, but he's a big football guy. 'Tis the season to be ready for some football.
If you love football like I love football, if you love Texas football like I love football, you need to follow my buddy John. He is my official college football go-to, and he should be for you too. Check out John here.
Look, I'm a big fan of college football. I always swear my allegiance since I actually grew up a fan of the Texas Longhorns, and my youngest son is heading to University of Texas this fall. But I love all Texas college football. I've said the best football in the country is played here, whether at the college level and the high school level, which we both know, seeing that the athletes that come out of here. And I'm rooting for every Texas school and what they're doing. I'm always wanting them to do good in the conferences they're in and all of that. So I'm always pulling for them.
Are you ready for some football? John is. Follow him at all the above sites.
Camilo Duvall, first pitch of the bottom of the 7th. In for strike 0-1. That was a ball called for a strike. Corey Seager up to bat. Duvall picked up from the Giants at the deadline, one of a few arms for the bullpen that they added. He's elite. It's got a fastball that'll move in on the lefty and away on the right on the lefty. That's pretty crazy. And he throws 96 to 99. Filthy stuff. I don't know what happened to Rip. Hopefully we'll get my buddy Rip. Oh, jeez. Oh, clock violation. That was confusing. Very strange. Anyway, okay. Pastor says Rage Against the Machine would be my other choice. Nice. Something in the name of. They would definitely hype the. Are you right? Yeah. My buddy Kane, ground ball in the infield is going to be a 4-3 if Jazz can make the play, and he does. Went out. My buddy Kane, Kane McCutcheon, was talking the other day about what they are pumping in the locker room, and I don't remember what it was. I wish I did. It was something that I don't listen to, but I don't remember. I wish I remembered. I'm old. It's late. I didn't have a copy. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, Rage. I mean, they're not. I don't love Rage, but I mean, I listen. I don't turn it off. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Greg can give up the lead. He's pitched really well tonight. Marcus Semien went out bottom of 7. Rangers down by 1. Evil Empire 5. Good guys 4. Marcus Semien 0 for 3 on the day. Camilo Doval picked up at the trade deadline. Part of the new elite pen in New York for the Yankees. To a pitch, swing and a miss. He was right on that. Fouled it back 2-1. I think we lost my friend. Did I lose you? I'm a little worried because another one of my friends who was in chat said that their chats weren't popping up, but it's working because I see Brian and Daoud and Pastor and Volpe scoops the 2-1 pitch up, fires over the first 2 outs. Oh, there we are. Rip, I see you too. You good? And here he is. That's my buddy Rip.
Hey!
There he is. What's going on? How's your day going, buddy?
Oh, well, it was going good until I had, my computer.
You're here now. One of my buddies was in chat, and he said his first chat came through, and then 4 or 5 didn't. So I was worried it was on my end. So I'm glad you popped in because I'm like, because I did an MLB Spaces earlier, and I didn't have the audio going out public, and I didn't know. That's just newbie problem. I screwed that up. I already know what I did wrong now. But then I had my buddy do that, and then you weren't there. I'm like, what's going on with my computer? So anyway, I'm glad you're here. How's your day going? What's new in Griffin land?
Doing well. I got back from the Metroplex in Dallas. We went to go see the Wings play on Friday night. So no Caitlin Clark.
No, she was there. Did you see her?
Yeah, we did see her, but we got to see Paige Bucher's play. So she's pretty good, man. I was impressed. I mean, 22 points or something like that. So she was rocking.
So I'm not a big WNBA fan. I really enjoy how stupid they're being, and I make fun of it. But my buddy Kane, who I think you've been on the show with, I'm pretty sure you know Kane. He covers them. So I don't know. Maybe you bumped into him there. I don't know, but
no,
he's into it. You're into it. I think I might be the last one. I can't. Too many rebounds, not enough shots made. I can't do it.
No, I mean it was our first WNBA game, and my daughter likes to play basketball, so it was good for her to kind of see some women's basketball before the season starts here in a couple weeks or in the fall.
What level is she at? Is she high school or where's she at?
No, she's junior high right now, so she's
nice.
Yeah, so she'll be high school next year, so
nice.
Yeah, we're excited for her to keep growing basketball wise. So then I got a 8-year-old too. She's kind of starting to figure out what sports she wants to play. So
isn't that fun?
Yeah, it really is.
Swinging this by Dolly. That's the inning. Gray coming back out there. Wow, what do I know? 5-4. Evil Empire up by 1. Gray coming back out. Hopefully hold the Yankees down. So I run a nonprofit, and my good friend of mine, board president, his daughter. Well, she's a teacher now. She's a volleyball, basketball coach now at the high school level. But when I first met him, she was a freshman in high school, and she went on and she got a scholarship, and she was really good at basketball, but she got a scholarship for volleyball, and because she was elite, like she could hit the ball. Like I don't know if you're into volleyball, your girls are into volleyball, but when she hit, a spike, it made a different noise. Like it was just like a ball player, like a Gary Sheffield. The ball's going to come off the bat with a different noise. She hit the ball like no female I've ever seen. Like it was. Wow. I'm glad I wasn't trying. I wouldn't have tried to dig it. I would have got out of the way. Great. Good stuff. This is Rip, the Texas baseball report. I hope I have the right. That's the right link? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, looks right.
There you go. That's the link you can check out. Well, Rip, tell them who you are and what you do and what the Texas baseball report is. He's been a guest here before, but we got a whole bunch of new people here. Give them your bio, buddy.
Yeah, so Texas Baseball Report. It's baseball here in Texas from high school down to or up to, I should say, minor league baseball, MLB, college. So kind of just promoting any baseball across the state, trying to get more into other, just kind of grow it bigger and try to just baseball in general. Really, honestly, started that right after the Braves. I heard somebody, you're talking to a Braves fan earlier, that started the Texas Baseball Report the night the Braves won the World Series over the Astros. So launched it then, and yeah, so I launched it then. I'm also a digital marketer, so I started Rip Grip in digital marketing. So do website design, SEO for help businesses grow online, really, and try to find their online presence. So
I love that.
do a little bit of that too. So yeah, a little bit of everything, baseball and marketing kind of mixed in together.
I love it. I'm a fan of both of those things, mostly baseball, but I like marketing too. That's awesome. Yeah, so give him a follow. I write articles now and then. Sometimes I'll drop him over there now and then. He's nice enough to let me do that, and it's fun. It's good to be part of that. And he's my go-to college baseball guy. I love college baseball, but I don't watch it enough to know it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it.
Yeah, college baseball is fun, and just hopefully the portal is going to open back up soon, so we'll see what players are going to start transferring out some more. So it was big right after College World Series, but it's getting closer. When Christmas gets here, it's like, okay, baseball season is like 2 weeks, 3 weeks away. So
love it. I love it. Well, and I'm from the Southern California area, and it's kind of the same there as it is here. The kids can play pretty much all year. Maybe not all year long, but most of the year. In San Diego, we played 365, 24/7. Strike three, well, sits down, great looking, freaking great here. Texas, maybe you can't play 12 months a year, but you can play a lot. And I think that's one of the reasons why we have so many great athletes, because you don't have to sit, you don't live in Nebraska and you have to sit inside for 3 or 4 months.
Right. Yeah. Those northern states, like especially up there in Pennsylvania, they, especially in college baseball, where they have to travel basically every road game. The first 3 or 4 weeks of the season are all road games because you can't play up there because it snows. But starting to see more teams get into Nebraska, for example. It's just they're starting to get into it. Penn State also. I kind of follow the Big Ten because I did go to Penn State for a little bit, but
nice. I didn't know that.
Yes, so so I kind of follow Penn State baseball pretty closely, and they're starting to get into it as well. So I'm excited to see what they do in the Big Ten next year.
That's very cool. I didn't know that. Good stuff. Ethan says the Rangers won't pay Doley arbitration this offseason. 15 to 6. I have the hiccups. 15 to 16 million. That's a good point. And you're Texas baseball guy. You tell me. Hold on. Ground ball up the middle. Corey's right there. Going to be a 6-3 2 outs. Ryan McMahon, new third baseman for the Yanks, put out 2 outs, top the order. Goldschmidt looking for his 4th hit of the day already. Doley's been an interesting topic of discussion all year long. People wanted to DFA him. They wanted to trade him. Everybody else wanted him. Never believed for a second he was gone. That said, not sure he's going to be on the 2026 Rangers. Any thoughts? Do you think they bring him back? Cost him a lot.
So he would. Yeah. So he's arbitration eligible. So he wouldn't be getting a qualifying offer. 15, 16 mil after this. This season it's been down for him, and that's a lot of money if the Rangers want to spread that out amongst try to get some bullpen help, some pitching maybe. I don't know.
Well, if they let Doley go, they're going to need a right fielder. I'll just jump in. I think it's unknowable. I think it depends on what other opportunities are out there. I think that CY probably knows better than us. There's a lot of players that will be available that they'll have to make a decision on. But 16 to 20 million. Okay, it's a lot of money for me and you, but it might not be that much compared to what else they can get for the production. People like to bang on Doley, but he's elite defensively. He's top 15 in the league RBIs. It's not the top 5, but it's the top 15. Right. Pretty clutch. Again, elite defensively. I don't know. I think it's probably 50-50 is my opinion.
I have to agree. It's going to be interesting to see what the off season is going to do. August, I think now we're in August and September, and this is kind of, where we see teams trying to start to, get into, the race basically, like what the Rangers did, especially at the trade deadline. So they definitely bought in and are all in on getting to October. So
Yeah.
if he can get it together and be productive down this stretch, maybe 15 mil might be obviously the low end, but might be something that he can definitely build on. That's a lot of money, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him back, but I'm not saying they will for sure. Interesting. It'll be an interesting offseason thing. We're going to have a very interesting offseason. Let's talk about this game now. What an interesting game. Patrick Corbin, just the 3 innings, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 3 earned runs, 6 hits. Okay. He didn't get blown up, but it wasn't good. But then Jon Gray comes in. 5 innings out of the pen, 2 earned runs. Okay. But 5 Ks. He did give up that home run to stand for the 2 runs. But he's looked pretty freaking good. I mean, we are going to the 9th inning, and Gray's given us 5 innings. If he was the starter and they brought in Corbin, nobody'd be crying about today's pitching, especially against the Yankees. I think Gray's pulling kind of elite duty here out of the pen. What say you?
Yeah, it's been fun to kind of watch him, get his coming out of the bullpen, actually, making his first appearance of the season, and just kind of just taking that role and just running with it. And that's what he did tonight as well. So I like it. I think this is a way to kind of help take the tax off the arm a little bit and kind of help him kind of still continue to build up, and maybe come in next season, we'll see him maybe back in the starting rotation. But for right now, this bullpen role is doing him, a lot of positive favors. And
he's a free agent, so whether he comes back or he leaves, he gonna get paid. People, like, we could pretend like he's not good, but he could be a starter for somebody. He's showing he can be a pen piece. There's nothing wrong with that.
He's added more versatility to his portfolio now. So
totally agree.
I like it. It gets him in the games. It gets him back on the mound. So hey, all for it.
I'm a fan of the guy. I like him very much. 5, 6, 7 for the good guys. Langford 2 for 2 on the day. Like to see him turn into a 3 for 3 pumpkin here in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, 5 for bad guys. Bednar, Pirates closer 2 weeks ago. Now the 8th inning guy in New York, and that's saying something, because they got a ton of guys who are closers, and this is a very impressive bullpen. What do you think about the Yankees did in the offseason? The trade deadline? What do you think of the Rangers? And Brian says Rangers, Jon Gray keeping us in the game. Amen to that. It's been awesome.
Yeah, no, the Yankees, they added pieces and filled voids where they needed in the rosters. So, but getting swept by the Marlins doesn't help them any, especially after the trade deadline that they just had. So they're gonna have to. I mean, they're leading obviously tonight, but they're gonna have to get things going if they want to, have a chance to get to October. I was listening to MLB Network Radio today, and the Yankees could be on the cusp of being on the outside looking in come the postseason.
As a Ranger fan, I hope so. I need that.
So I think, as any other fan, that's not a Yankees fan, would be thrilled to not have them in the postseason this year. Exactly. But the Yankees still have some work to do, especially offensively. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what the Yankees do.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Swing and a miss, strike 3, Langford. Josh Young, 1 for 2 on the day, DHing tonight. Should DH the next night and maybe the night after that. Also, coming off being injured, 1 for 2 on the day, 1 out, bottom of 8, down by 1 to Bednar and the New York Aaron Boone's ground ball to third. It's going to be a 5-3, 2 outs. Pastor says, putting Reese on the cover of NBA 2K is crazy. Only reason she has that many rebounds because she can't make a layup. Totally agree, and that's totally woke stupidity. And I won't go political when I have a guest on, because I never want to make them go that way. But I think it's asinine. Cameron says our expected win-loss record is 64-49. Yeah, our Pythagorean win-loss record, we should be a lot better. Yeah, I believe it's a matter of time before the Rangers win 8 to 10 straight. I deeply agree with that, Ethan. I hope they start tonight. Hey, here for the moment in the house, they're my friends. Travel, Disney. They go to islands, they go to resorts, they go to great hotels, and they're Kansas City Royals fans. Kansas City Rangers. Kansas City Royals fans, but trust me, he's a nice guy anyway. Hope you're doing good. 6 Ks tonight. Yeah, Benji, I know. Pastor says, she has merch that says me behind. Yeah, she saw that people were using it. Used Adolis money to re-sign Kelly. So I think it's strong hints from both the Arizona Diamondbacks media I've read and Merrill that he thinks he's going back to Arizona. He loves golf. He lives there. He's from there. His wife is from there. Her family's there. I think Merrill Kelly is going back to Arizona after this year. They'll want him. And if he wants to go back, why wouldn't he? But maybe you might be right. If the Rangers win the World Series, Dolly will be back. Well, I mean, yeah. Crazy free agent. Well, he will be. Hatbox Ghost in the house. What's going on, buddy? How are you? One of my favorite people. I just stopped by to say hi this past week when I was at the Reds game. Ohtani struck out the first 4 times up. I mean, you're welcome. Okay. 2-2 pitch, Smitty grounds ball to Volpe over at second base, and that's a quick 8th inning. Yuck. We go to the top of the 9th. Evil Empire up by 1 over my Rangers. Who would you rather play in the playoffs? Yankees or... Hey, Evan, how are you, buddy? I'll leave that one for you, Rip. Who do you think... Now, can I tell them who you root for, who your favorite team is? Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So Rip is a really nice guy, but he's broken inside because he's a Astros fan. But we like him anyway. Obviously, I'm a Rangers fan. So that question, though, could go for either one of you, or for either one of us. Who would you rather play in the playoffs, the Yankees or the Red Sox? I'll leave it to you. What do you think?
That's tough. If probably the Red Sox, honestly. I just don't want.
That's who you want to play, or who you don't want to play.
That's who I would want to play because I don't want the Yankees in the playoffs. So
you just don't want them there.
I just don't want them there. So yeah, Red Sox.
That's how I feel about your Astros, to be real.
No, but I mean, the Red Sox. I mean, I'll be the first to say that. I mean, the Red Sox took it to the Astros this weekend, which was
they did. That's
the Astros are struggling offensively, but I mean they put up some runs tonight, but we haven't seen that consistency. And the Red Sox played good baseball this weekend, and
they're good.
I mean they are good. I mean,
and they got Crochet. I mean, that's going to be the favorite in any game he's thrown. Like so. Let me continue with you. How did you feel about the deadline? For me, I had been worried more about what the Astros and the Mariners might do than what I thought we would do. I thought we were hamstrung. We the Rangers. I thought we wouldn't spend any money. I was wrong. Happily. Loved what we did. But in Seattle, they got Naylor, elite defense, elite bat at first, which they didn't have before. And they got Suarez, the best bat. And you guys added some pieces, too. You almost traded away Christian Walker. But you got Correa over at third now. He's already paid some dividends. I mean, how'd you feel as an Astros fan with what your boys did?
Yeah, I was really hoping the Astros would go out and get us another starting pitcher. That's really what they need to focus on. Obviously, a left-handed bat. I mean, but
you're top heavy, man. Framber's a stud. Hunter's a stud, and then you got Christian Javier coming back here pretty quick, I think, and even Arrighetti might be back now, but it's still a drop off.
See, that's the thing. Like, you can have a solid 1-2, but you need a third to kind of help balance things out a little bit, especially when you get to the bottom of the rotation. And the Astros, I mean, they threw out Jason Alexander today, and he did great. He's had some great starts here and there, but I think another starter, Jason Alexander.
So I loved him on Seinfeld.
Yes,
he was hilarious on Seinfeld.
Great guy. But the third spot of that rotation is going to be up for guys, especially when you get into a postseason and it's a game 3. We'll call it a game 3 ALDS. Okay, it's you're up 2-0, or 2-1 or something, or whatever. Yeah, basically 2-0 would be better. And you can close it out, and you need a good starting pitching. Now, Spencer Arrighetti's coming back soon. He's supposed to be back. I think he's starting on Wednesday. Javier and Luis Garcia. Honestly, what my thing is with any pitcher that has any sort of Tommy John surgery, the timetable is 12 to 14 months. I always expect them to come back next season.
Yeah, I 12 to 18 is what I've always thought.
That's my, because it happens every single time, and we look. It's not just. It's any pitcher really. I mean, it's different from getting an ACL repair or something like that. Elbow is you put a lot of torque on that, and it's hard to recover from.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Christian Javier coming back is a is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, are you going to give him a start or 3, or are you? I don't know. I don't want to call myself a hater, but as a guy who's rooting against the Astros, I hope they throw him into it because I need them to get torched. Belly walks, 1 out, 1 on. Let me change the subject on you, Pastor. One of my new favorites, brand new tonight, I believe. Love the questions. Not talking baseball, but that's okay. I'm loving this. And I'll ask you first, Rip. I don't know what your tastes are for entertainment, so I have no idea what you're going to say, and then I'll take it. He asks, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Wire, one has to go. And then he says, I forgot about TWD, which is The Walking Dead. Which one of those has to go in the Rip Griffin entertainment world?
So I have to admit, I've seen a little bit of Sopranos, never got into Game of Thrones. We got into 2 episodes of Breaking Bad, and it wasn't for us. Haven't seen The Wire, so I'm like 0 for 4 on all of these.
What about Walking Dead? He added in Walking Dead. Did you watch The Walking Dead?
No, no, sorry.
He has no opinion. Pop up for Stanton, 1 out. No, 2 outs now, man on first. I'll take it for you, Pastor. I like The Sopranos very much. I'm very Italian, and I have a temper. Might love that show. That's not going anywhere. Game of Thrones, didn't like it. I don't have a problem with fantasy. Kind of dove into porn, and that's just not me. I'm not going to do it. Breaking Bad, the greatest show in the freaking history of history. I love it. The only thing that comes close to it is Better Call Saul. The Wire, I've never seen. I hear it's good. I need to try it. I like The Walking Dead early. I did. I don't know why. I'm not usually into the horror, but I thought it was pretty good. Then I got really stupid, in my opinion. But for a while, I liked it. I'm not going to pretend. That's kind of not in my... I don't get scared or entertained by what's supposed to be scary or entertaining very often. But Sopranos is great. Breaking Bad is the greatest thing ever. Game of Thrones is just too stupid junior high boy. For me, I know, everybody loves it, but not me. And I've never seen The Wire. I did hear it's good. I should watch it someday. Does it stand up? It's old now. Does it stand up, Pastor? Why didn't change for a closer? Garcia is good. Okay, I think we're caught up. And in the ball game, 2 outs. Man on second, 5 for Evil Empire. Top of 9, The Martian, Jason Dominguez. Hey, do you collect cards, Rip, at all?
I used to. Every once in a while, I'll just go buy a package. And actually, I tell you what, I got. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Well, anyways, I do have the Shohei Ohtani, the triple threat. Not really. It's got Shohei Ohtani, Yamamoto,
Oh, nice. Yeah. So is that one of those Tops Now cards?
It's I wish I could find it. It's here somewhere. Hold on.
It's okay. You look for it while I talk about it. Yeah, I collect some Tops Now cards, and well, the reason I said that, or the reason I asked that is why did I say that? What were we talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about now.
Oh, here it is, right here. Got it. Okay, so well, you probably can't because I got my. Let's see. So I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's. Let me pull it out here.
Oh, that's weird because it's got you got the green screen. I don't know
I got the.
I don't know what to tell you to do there. I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
That was kind of cool sci-fi action there for a second.
Yeah, let's do this real quick. All right, you're gonna see my right here.
Ethan calling a Seager walk-off. I hope from your keyboard to God ears. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I like that a lot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I like Tops Now cards. I collect a lot of Texas Rangers Tops Now stuff. That's a cool card right there.
Yeah, so I've got actually I've got 5 of them. I was planning on giving a couple out. I got one for a friend of mine, but yeah, I've got 5.
I do that a lot too. I'll buy 5 or sometimes even 10 if it's something I think that might be. Actually, I got 2 cards right here. I'm so bad at mail. I got 2 contest winners sitting right there. I need to send out. Well, this is Rip Griffin, Texas Baseball Report. He's a good guy. He runs the Texas Baseball Report. That's a website, a blog, whatever you want to call it. Covers Texas baseball from top to bottom. He's my go-to college baseball guy. And we're already at the end, man. I really appreciate you popping on. We are the bottom of the 9th. If we score 1, the game keeps going. If we score 2, we win. If we don't score, we lose. Kyle Higashioka going to lead off. He's on fire right now. He's pinch hitting because he's got the day off today. But he'll be leading off the inning here. I am a little nervous because I'm sure Devin Williams is coming in. Pastor says, I never got past the 2nd episode of The Wire. Yeah, I haven't even started it yet. I might try it. I mean, we're actually watching, me and my wife like to watch shows together when we can. And she's recovering from surgery right now, so she's moving around a little bit better today. But we've been the past week watching a lot of stuff, and we're doing Sneaky Pete right now, which pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, the other shows. Well, I told you, I watched our Game of Thrones. Man, I swear to you, I had so many of my friends who were absolutely obsessed with that show. I gave it a try. So I think I watched maybe 3 episodes. One for me, man. I don't mind fantasy. I really don't. I like dragons as much as the next guy, I suppose. But it felt like I was watching porn, and it's not my thing. So whatever.
Right now, we're watching a show on Netflix called Blind Spot.
Blind Spot. Tell me about it. I don't know it.
So it came out in, I think, 2015. There's like 5 seasons of it, but it's a pretty good, thriller, action-packed, about a woman who. It's the opening scene is kind of interesting. It's kind of deals around the FBI and whatnot. So this woman is in Times Square in New York in a duffel bag, and she comes out and her mind is completely erased, and so
the person is in a duffel bag.
Yeah, like she's in the duffel bag. She comes out and she's her mind is erased. She doesn't know who she is, what her name is.
Oh wow. Yeah,
so it kind of starts there.
Oh, is this a girl with tattoos all over her?
Yeah.
I've seen a little. I mean, whatever that's called. That does look. She's pretty. I don't even like tattoos, but that's an interesting show.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's good. It's we're on season 3 now, so we kind of binge watched that one. But it's interesting. We like it. So I mean, we it's kind of hard for us to find shows that we like. So
yeah,
but
we'll try anything. But if it's the first episode we're bored, we're out. Ground ball 1 out, bomb and 9. Joc Pederson hitting 126 on the air coming up to bat. I'm sure that'll piss off everybody in my chat. But here we go. Go deep, Joc. Shut up some of these guys. I don't know. I've seen. I feel like Netflix or wherever it is wants me to watch it because I feel like it pushes it towards me. And again, I don't like tattoos necessarily. My best friend in the world is a tattooed freak, so I can say that. But I'm not into tattoos. But that girl is pretty. So are the tattoos like a map to something or something?
Yeah. So they're kind of they're clues to like future crimes that are
what?
Take place.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so when they get a tattoo hit or something, and then they go in and investigate it, and it happens like that day. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So is it like supernatural, like a fantasy thing, or is it?
No.
Is it bad guys using her to mock people?
No, it's just. It's kind of hard to. I mean, it's a thriller. I would say that it's definitely. I mean, sometimes there's not really alien invasions or anything like that will happen through it. It's just a lot of what's the word? I'm trying to think what the word is here, but is that a walk-off home run there?
Yes, get up. I'll tie it up and we'll walk it off. Yeah, kid. Love you, Joc. Yes.
I was thinking, then I saw the ball trail. I was like, okay, that's all right.
So I got to be honest. I'm watching. I've got the video scooted over, and I'm watching the 3D before the shot, but I don't know why I didn't believe it. And then you said what you said, and then Joc hits it to Albuquerque. We are tied up. How do you like him now? I love this guy. I've loved this guy for years. I'm a Southern California guy. I've watched him be a freaking stud there. I love his family story. I love everything about Joc. I do. And he's not everybody's flavor. I get it. There's some overconfidence. Others would call arrogance. I love that. And he is going to help the Rangers get to the promised land this year and next. If they get there, it'll be in part because of Joc. I'm right. You bookmark it, write it down, clip it, make fun of me. If they're going to where we want them to go, Joc is going to help them get there. Joc, I don't even know where it went. Second deck, maybe. I'm not really sure. Hard to get in the second deck in right field. I doubt that's the truth. But he crushed that ball. And you know what? I'm a nice enough guy that I'll just tell you. I won't show you. There's 2 fingers that I have twitching, and I want to show it to all of X. I won't, because I'm going to pretend like I'm a nice guy, even though I'm not. Take him deep. Devin Williams, Joc Pederson, Rowdy Tellez in the leadoff spot now. I wouldn't mind you ending this game right freaking here. I love that so much.
That was 408 feet to right.
So. Woo! Nice. And we got one out, and we still got Devin Williams up there. Leadoff hitter now is Rowdy Tellez, meaning Seager is coming up shortly, folks. Rowdy, get on. Right, Pastor? Don't jock with me, buddy. Yeah, there you go, TLC. Still dropping me, says. Yeah. Look at that. Watching the replay now. That is beautiful. Oh, man, I wish I was there. I unapologetically love Joc Pederson. And I just, every time I'm getting in a conversation with somebody on, usually on X, and I feel arrogant even. Like I want to say, you just don't know. Like, because, you ever, I mean, Rip, you're a nicer guy than me. There's no doubt. I don't know you that well, but you're a nicer guy than me. But you ever have those times when you just know that you know something that other people clearly don't know or don't want to believe? That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah. And I try to be good, on social media and not bash anybody, but sometimes it's got to happen. But
yeah, I believe that you shouldn't feed the trolls, but there's so many people who aren't trolls that have baseball hate. I'm not saying they hate the person. Baseball hate for Joc, and it's dumbassery, people. I'm sorry. I like you guys, and we can agree to disagree, but it's dumbassery. Unless you were in that duffel bag in New York City and you just popped out and you haven't been around for the last 5 years and you don't know what baseball is, how can you not think that Joc Pederson is a freaking great hitter? I get it. He's been down. He's probably got less than 200 at bats this year. Rowdy Tellez going to do some damage here on this 2-2 pitch, I hope. If Rowdy, okay, he's not going to. If Corey goes deep here, you're never allowed to not be on my live streams again. I'll just say. I think Corey's up next. Am I crazy? Yeah. Seager 0 for 4 in the day. 5-5, bottom of ninth. I might be wearing a Corey Seager shirt right now. So let's get it done, Corey. First pitch. Devin Williams changeup. It's a screwball changeup. The ball goes the wrong way for a righty. Fernando Valenzuela style. Yeah, I am, Brian. I'm not going to lie. My instincts to show the 2-finger salute were kept in. I couldn't not tell you what I wanted to do, but I didn't do it. But I had 2 lightsabers that I wanted to show everybody. And I hope he goes on a 4 for 4 bombs. Screen tomorrow. Oh, that swing was weird. He let go of the top hand, came off the bat there. That looked uncomfortable. Oh, 2 pitch, 2 outs. So it looks like we might have extra innings. We'll see. Let's hope I'm wrong. Change up away. And Rip, you don't have to stay. I mean, you're welcome to stay. But if we go to extra innings here, I'll invite you to stay or invite you to go. I always try to invite, I've said this earlier, and I'll say it to you while you're on there. I try to invite my guests on for 2 innings, not because I want to get rid of anybody for 2 innings. I don't want anyone to think they have to stay. So yeah. The end of this inning, I'll oh, what happened there? Corey almost get hit. What is that?
Next time goes down and away. Oh no, I was inside.
Yeah.
Down is.
Yeah.
I got it on.
Fastball in at the feet. Corey did a little dance there. Again, if you're just getting here, where the heck have you been? That's Rip. He's my friend at Texas Baseball Report. I'm Jeff. At Jeff Bates on X, Texas Rangers Clubhouse. 5-5, bottom of ninth. Joc Pederson. So far the hero. Yes, I said it, and I will say it again. Joc Pederson. So far the hero. You know what I want to do right now, because I'm a jerk? I want to go buy a Joc Pederson jersey and wear it to the next game I'm going to. I might do that.
There you go.
Just because. I just want to say, come on, are you blind? Are you blind? Now, he has not looked good, and he obviously just launched one. You can't not look good there and hit it over 400 feet. But he's looked bad lately, but I've watched him long enough that I know he's a very streaky hitter. I bought your ring tonight, Corey. Make me, yeah, right, Pastor in the chat bought a World Series ring, I guess off of eBay today. I love that. Kurum says, Seager, come on now. I appreciate you guys being here with me and Rip and you. 200, probably, I can't talk. 202 people here, 11 on my YouTube channel, Texas Clubhouse. 3 over on my Dole Dad channel. Thanks for being there, guys. Come on over to Texas Clubhouse. 190 on X. Wow. 190 people about to watch Corey Seager go deep. No. F7.
Almost.
Off the bat, I had very little hope, but I was hopeful. Joc Pederson, with better hair than me and you and everybody in chat, goes deep. Actually, it's kind of goofy here. I don't know why I said that. Blast deep into the night, screaming into the dugout, being the dude that he is, even though many of you don't know he is. You will. Don't go anywhere, Rip. You're welcome to stay. I'm not trying to get rid of you, but you got to go. A couple innings.
I can do one more.
All right, one more. That's it. Well, hopefully we won't go more than one. It does bring up this question for you, and I'll ask you and then hang out for a minute while I play this. But we'll be right back after 1 minute. I'll be real. I just want to eat, and I'm starving, so we're going to play this real fast. But the question for you when we get back in 1 minute and 1 second is, tell me about the Ghost Runner. Do you love it or not? Me and Rip will be right back in 1 minute with you. Don't go anywhere.
Don't worry, we'll get back to the game in a minute. I need a favor. I'm asking you for something. I want something from you. Now, some of you have already done it. But if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Right now, we have 2,351 subscribers as I film this in July 2025. And I said it before, I'll say it again. How do I judge if a stream was a good stream? I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest with you. It's if I added a subscriber or 3. If I don't add any subscribers, I'm like, what did I do there for 2 or 3 hours? Nobody liked it enough to hit the subscribe button. But if I get 3, 4, 5 subscribers every show, it's worth it to me. And I hope it's worth it to you. You're here now. You're watching this now. I appreciate you for being here. If you've already subscribed, hey, thanks. If you haven't already, like the stream, subscribe on the stream, say something in chat, leave a comment if you're watching this on the replay. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It's how I consider if I'm any good at this. And if you're here, hopefully you're liking it. Thanks.
Also,
hey, have you liked the stream yet? Like the stream. Like it.
Tellez in the ball game. Stays at first. Osuna out in right field. Was that right field? I think it was right field. And I'm trying to see who that is. Who's on the hill here? Oh, it's Colomb, the new guy. Danny Colomb. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right. One of the newbies. What do you think about this base runner freebie at second and extra innings? I hate it.
I'm not really a fan of it either. It kind of you see that teams like that when they start to play small ball just to get just to get that run across. But let's start it with clean bases, and I mean it's free baseball now, so let's keep it the way it's going. And you know what? Let's see what happens from there. But not really a fan of it. And they're starting to do it at different levels too. I saw it last week when we went to a Texas Collegiate League game, college, summer program, Wood Bat League. And
I have no problem with it in non-major league games. I really don't. I think I can make an argument for it at any level, but not in Major League Baseball. I just can't.
Yeah, and which is the first I had seen it there, but not really a fan of it, like you said, at the big league level.
Yeah, not. Josh Chisholm, my least favorite player in the league, I think, and that comes from the last 2 weeks of stupidity. That pitch is filthy, and look at he's shaking his head before he gets the call. I just don't like this guy. 1-2 pitch, man on second, nobody out. Colomb, I really don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I hope I am. Lefty on lefty here. Jazz is the elite hitter. Got a double down the line earlier. Boy, he cries and whines a lot. I can't stand it.
I'm surprised Aaron Boone didn't bench him after his little base running faux pas the other day.
I think I agree with you, but I don't think you can because he's such a whiny little fill in the blank that I won't use. Rhymes with wicked little, you know what. I just think that he's the kind of 2025 athlete that will be a, you know what. And oh my gosh, do you see that backwards horizontal from right to left going into the lefty? That was, I mean, his ball, it was high. Watch this. Look at that. That movement horizontal, that's got to be like 8 inches. Boy, I can't stand this guy. Ghost Runner does speed up the game. I still do not understand why teams do not. I mean, right? I think they don't. Oh, ground ball up the middle. Corey makes the play 6-3. It's going to be just like the bunt that we're all talking about. Moves him over to third. And, I'll be real. I hate the bunt in general. It does make sense with a man on second in a tie game in this situation, especially for the home team if the visitors don't score. But in this case, with a left-handed hitter, all you got to do is pull the ball on the ground or in the air, and he gets to right. So I don't mind not bunting there. Again, I'm a guy who does not like the bunt in general, but you kind of have to here, except for when you got a lefty who can pull the ball right there, which he did. Man on third, 1 out. Anthony Volpe, 0 for 4 on the day. This is Rip Griffin, Texas Baseball Report with us. Check out the chat. Ghost Runner Speeds of the Game. Yes, small ball. Mally in the house. Bench Jazz for who is my question. I mean, that's fair. I think the answer, however, is Ryan McMahon. But I'm not necessarily saying bench him. I'll be real, I wouldn't have him on my roster. But he's an elite talent. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, Brian. Great elite additions for sure. Yeah, I mean, if he's on your roster, he's got to be in the lineup.
Right.
So, but to answer your question further, you put McMahon at third, you put him at second, and it makes him a better value. I mean, it extends your lineup and it makes your defense better. Not that he's good at defense, but McMahon's elite at third. Cutter in, swing and a miss, 2-2. Man on third, 1 out. We are top of 10. Joc Pederson. Did I mention it was Joc Pederson? What was his name? I think it was Joc Pederson. Went deep to tie this game up in the bottom of the ninth. I love Texas Rangers fans, but wow, some of you don't respect Joc Pederson, and you should, and you will. And I will stick to my guns because sometimes I'm wrong. Well, that's not true. One time I thought I was, but I was mistaken.
I completely, the Phil Matron signing or the trade that the Rangers made. I really hope he kind of goes back to where he was, prior, like when the Astros traded for him in 21 or whatever.
He was elite for you guys.
He was elite, and
yeah.
he was nails, and I hope he gets back to that for the Rangers because
he was having a good year for the Cardinals. I mean, not what he was when he was with you guys, but pretty freaking good.
Yeah, so I think Rangers fans, I think you guys got a good one in Phil Maton, and I think
and the kid who's pitching right now, his numbers are unbelievable. He walks.
Yeah.
Volpe right there, 1 out, first and third double play opportunity here for Austin Wells. So the infield was in there. Now I probably would say the second and short, will go to double play depth. They're showing it right now on the broadcast. I'm thinking first and third will probably be up. Second and short will probably be tight towards the bag, which I would do also, but it certainly opens up a lot of angles. Lefty on lefty here, Austin Wells, 1 for 4 on the day. We'll see. This is I don't love this defensive setup, but it's the right thing to do right here.
Is Volpe's up right now? Is that who that is? He's 0 for 4.
We just had Volpe. It's Austin Wells.
Oh, he walked. That's right.
Yeah, Volpe just walked. Oh, 1 pitch. Colomb throws over to first. Am I saying his name right? Do you know? Is it Colomb? Am I saying that right?
I think it's.
I honestly don't know.
Let me see. I think it's Colomby.
Colomby? Okay, you might be right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Comes through the mound. 1-6. Yeah, baby. 1-6-3 double play. That's elite. That is awesome. I freaking love that. Ground ball back to the pitcher. A lot of pitchers would probably look at the runner there and hold him, but Colomb knows whatever the heck his name is, knows what to do, doesn't even sniff third. Corey hits him in the freaking perfect spot over to first, and now all of a sudden we got the winning run on second base going to the bottom of the 10th. That's Rip. I'm Jeff. You're you. I'll be back in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. What should I show him? What should I show him? I showed him hey, subscribe last time, didn't I? Oh. I don't want to show him anything. We're going to stay right here. Rip, tell us about you. What are you doing over at Texas Baseball Report? Where can they find you? We said it already for those who just got here. Who's Rip? Where can they find you? And what will they see over on your website?
Yes, you can find me at Rip Griffin 3 on X. You can find the Texas Baseball Report and Rip Griffin Digital Marketing on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I do for digital marketing, do a lot of faceless videos on YouTube, trying to grow the YouTube channels more. So if you're a business owner or any anything like that, you want to grow your business or brand online, you can head on over and check out those videos to kind of help grow your business and your digital presence. And over the Texas Baseball Report, anything baseball related, could be who was going to be the talk of the draft or MLB draft, or who's going to win the trade deadline, or high school baseball, college baseball, all that good stuff. So you can find it all there, TexasBaseballReport.com.
Love it. And every now and then you even get to see some of the stuff that I write. I don't write a lot. I thought I would write more this year, but every now and then, if I think it's something that might fit his audience, he allows me to put some of my stuff over there, and that's awesome, and I appreciate for that. 5-5. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, it's great stuff. It's Rangers content, so it's definitely what the Rangers are doing out there. I'll put some stuff on the Astros. I'll put some stuff on the Longhorns, Aggies. So it's a lot of different things.
Love it. I love it, and I appreciate it, and it's good stuff. Mally Mal in the house. What's going on? Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't looked at I get any subscribers, but I know we got at least one on the day now, and that's Mally Mal. I appreciate that. Marcus Simeon, chance to do some damage here, which means it's Seager over at second, right? I didn't consider the base runner, who's a good base runner, very good base runner, but he's big, and he's got that hamstring, and that always scares me. But you're not going to take out Seager, obviously. You can see Elvis Andrus in the background waiting to do the post-game show if you're watching on RSN. Simeon 0 for 4 in the day. Bird, one of the guys that I thought the Rangers might go after, the former Rocky relief pitcher, having a nice year. But the Yankees scooped it up instead of us. Anyway, bottom of 10, base hit here, and we might be winners, depending on how hard he hits and where it goes. Wow, that sweeper, I don't really like that name of that pitch, but that ball had some movement. Simeon Garcia, who's 5? Whoever's in the 5 hole today, I think Young, but he might be in the 6th one. I might have that wrong. Up to bat, if they need them all. Another sweeper, swing and a miss. Counts full now. Winning run on second. It's that ghost runner that me and Rip were talking about. What a game.
It's always fun when you have free baseball.
Right. Amen. Brian, you're the best. Yeah. Mally, I appreciate you being here. And Brian, I appreciate you being here too, man. Oh, it's going to be foul. Wow. High up on the second deck, but foul. In my area, 2 years ago, I had a 20-game package right down the line next to the foul pole, so a little bit to their left, but it's a fun area. It's right by Hurtado Barbecues. Set up. Good stuff. 3-2 pitch. Base hit would win it. Probably. Oh, my goodness. That's the worst swing I've seen from Marcus in a long time. Pretty good pitch. Sweeper. Started at way in. Came across the plate barely, I think. I don't know. It probably came in the strike zone, but I'm not 100% sure. But Marcus thought it would be a strike and wasn't going to take. Oh, my gosh. That is the ugliest Simeon swing I've ever seen. Mally Mal says she's a Yankees fan, but I've been enjoying the commentary so far. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm a baseball fan, and this will make Rangers fans mad too, but I don't care. I'm a baseball fan first, a Rangers fan second, and a Yankee or a Dodger fan third. I'm from San Diego, but I was born in LA. But I love baseball most of all. I think that's probably one of the reasons why Dolly up to bat, by the way, winning run on second one out. I think that's one of the reasons why I get annoyed with fans of all teams, but the Ranger fans specifically, when they're so upset, because baseball is awesome. And I don't have it in me to be mad about baseball. I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, Yankees fans are great. I mean, they're passionate about their team, and that's awesome for the game of baseball. Dodgers fans are passionate about the Dodgers, and it's just promoting the game. That's what we do, right? That's what we
exactly. That's what I want to do. I want to share my love for you, like whether I'm calling my mommy, right? Hey, mom, I love this. I want to share with you. Or I'm talking to my granddaughter or my grandson. Hey, little people, I love this. That's I want to share the things I love with people who might also like it too. And ground ball to third. Seager's going to stay. McMahon is the lead at third, makes the play over to Goldschmidt. 2 outs now. Seager's still at second. And I really don't remember who's hitting 5 for us. I want to say it's Josh. Oh, it's Langford. Of course it's Langford. So Langford up with 2 outs. Still a chance to get the winning run in here. And there's the thing, right? We talked about it. I don't love bunting, but how do you not bunt? Well, the answer is Simeon was your hitter, but it's kind of hard not to bunt with a man on second. I mean, you're tied.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 10th, you score a run and you win. How do you not move him over to third? And that's why Simeon probably swung so feebly there, because you can't take strike 3. But what say you?
I think in that scenario, I think if you're Adolis Garcia and you're now 0 for 5 on the night, but I think bunting sacrificing him to bunt to move the run to the third probably would have been the best play. But I don't know how good of a bunter he is. But
and that's a really good point too, because are you going to pull him out for a good bunter? Who do you have on your bench who can bunt? I mean, that's a piece of it that I wasn't really considering. And you're right. I mean, Simeon, Seager's on second, but Simeon, Garcia, Langford, they haven't bunted all year. They're not likely going to be good at it. And so you're going to take one of them out for a pitcher and a bunt? I doubt it. So It is what it is. Looks like they're going to walk Wyatt here. They're going to give him 4, as Mooney says. So 2 outs, first and second shortly, and that'll bring up Josh Young, who's having a decent night. He walked. I think he got a hit.
Yeah, he's 1 for 3 on the night.
And again, Mally, I really appreciate you popping in. I hope you're having a good time. 2 for 3. No.
Yeah, he walked, singled.
Yeah, you're right. 1 for 3. They're showing it. Yeah. And I appreciate that, Brian. I hope it's a positive baseball community. That's what I want it to be. Wyatt, get it done. Counting on you. Simeon, complete player. They're walking him. I'm back. I've never seen that show, Pastor. Is it good? I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
We started watching that. It's hilarious.
Is it fun? Really?
Yeah, it's hilarious. We just kind of forgot about it, honestly. So, but yeah, that's a good one. It's hilarious.
I couldn't tell you anything about it other than I know people like it, and it's a funny name. Josh Young 1 for 3 on the day, first and second, 2 outs. We're bottom of the 10th. Joc Pederson was the hero with a big blast. And, you know what? This is going to be good because I already saw the final score. Josh Young gets it done. Get out of here, ball. We win. Are you mad at Joc? Are you mad at Josh? Are you an idiot? Josh Young, deep into the night, 3-run bomb. Aaron Boone looks as happy as I want him to be. I'm a big Aaron Boone fan, but I'm happy he's sad right now. Josh Young, I love this kid. I love Joc. I love Josh. I love Corey. I love Marcus. I love a bunch of them. Josh Young is a good dude, and he just went deep.
Good dude. First guy I ever got to interview was Josh Young. So
did you? Tell me more. Tell me what a good guy is, because I know he's a great dude.
So I got to meet him when he got called up to Round Rock, and this I was going to cover an Express game, and they opened him up made him available to interview before the game. So I got to interview him, talk to him for a little bit. I got his World Series jersey now, so his gold jersey. So yeah, first professional athlete I ever interviewed was Josh Young, and so he's my favorite dude.
Yeah, I don't know him. I've never met him, but just watching him in the media.
Super nice guy. He's super nice.
I've talked to people who know him, talked to people who cover him, and I'm a huge Josh Young fan. I'm a man of faith. He's a man of faith. I'm a baseball card collector. He's a baseball card collector. I collect vintage Dodger cards. His daddy collects vintage Dodger cards. He's probably number 1 on my list of guys I'd like to have on the show to talk baseball and baseball cards. Love the guy. Love that dude in the stands in the Yankees fan having a bad day. Sorry, dude. I'm sure you're nice, but you're rooting for the wrong team. Mally, still love you. Hope you don't go anywhere. Listen, we're going to close up in a minute. Rip, you don't have to go anywhere. We're going to close up in a minute. I love this so much. 8-5, good guys. Both teams had 10 hits, but we had 8 runs. They had 5. Joc Pederson ties it up with a blast. Josh Young wins it with a 3-run blast. This is my happy face. We're going to check the scores here. Rip, you want to stay for the scores or you want to bounce? I'll leave it to you.
I can say it real quick.
All right, we're going to check the scores here. Let me check the chat here, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, we did, Cameron. We needed it badly. Joe, one of my favorite Minnesota Twins fans, says, dance party for you guys. So I've got daughters that do dance, and I taught my daughter this is my dance, and she loves it. Good game. I held off sending this. It happened about 2 minutes ago. I think I didn't have it live. Yeah, I think I might have been behind on that. TLC said that. Ethan called the walk-off. I am just stoked out of my mind. 5 or 6 guests today. I've had a blast with every single one of them. Let's get rid of that, and let's pull up the scores of the day, shall we? Here, let me close this out. What am I doing wrong? Okay, I'll just type it in because my shortcut is becoming a long cut. So that is a waste of everybody's time. All right, let's pull that up. Let's put it on screen for y'all. Nope, not that. Remove that. Get that out of there. Stop that. Do that. Holy cow. I swear I've done this before, but apparently not very well. All right, so we're going to check the scores with you, for you, to you, whatever. Then we'll talk to Rick one more time, get him to promote his stuff, say who he is, and talk to chat, and call it a night. Scores for today, brought to you by nobody. But if you'd like to be brought to you by, send me $1 and we'll say. Brought to you by Texas Baseball Report today, because I say
there
so.
You go.
I should have thought of that. You saw my brain moving slowly there. I wasn't smart enough to think of it at first. Rangers win 8-5. Joc and Josh Young tell the Rangers fans to, you know what, because they good. Blue Jays 14-1. Game not over. End of 8. In Colorado. Bottom of 6. The Angels up 4-1 over Tampa Bay. Bottom of 5 in Arizona. The Padres down 5-1 to the D-backs through 5. Full tied at 1. Cardinals in LA. Rest of the games are finals. Pirates take down the Giants 5-4. Moreta with his first win. Rodriguez with his third loss of the night. Final in Detroit 6-3. Detroit's been pretty bad since the All-Star break, but they win tonight 6-3 over the Minnesota Joe Gunderson's. Casey Mize, 10th win of the year. Davis with the loss. Finnegan, who I thought was one of the Ranger targets, gets his 22nd save, but his first for Detroit. I think it's his first for Detroit. Jason Alexander, my favorite Seinfeld character, not really, I just think it's funny, gets the win, his second of the day, 8-2. Houston over, second win of the year. 8-2 win over Miami. Alcantara, who did not go anywhere in the trade deadline, loses his 10th game of the year. That's a rough one. His ERA still at 6.44. My goodness. Phillies up big over Baltimore, 13-3 domination. Luzardo 10th win. Povich, not Morey, 6th loss of the year. Red Sox, Boston style, beat KC in Fenway. Brian Bella, who's a stud, ERA down at 3.03 now. Gets his 8th win. Falter, 6th loss. Aroldis, former Ranger Chapman, 21st save of the year. Extra innings in Shea. Guardians take down the Mets, 7-6. Kate Smith, 4th win. Helsley gets the loss for New York after leaving St. Louis. Enright gets his first save of the year. Brewers 3-1 winners in Atlanta. Priesters the 11th win. Eric Fetty, 12th loss of the year, first one as a Brave. Tyler McGill gets his 25th save. Last but not least, Reds take down the Cubbies in Wrigley. 3-2. Barlow with his 5th win of the year. He's 5-0 now. Brazier 0-1. Actually, I like Brian Brazier a lot, but 0-1. Emilio Pagan gets his 24th save, I think. That's a rip. We got 226 people still here. 16 over my YouTube channel, Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Please subscribe to the channel. Dope Dad, there's 2 people over there. Appreciate that. Come on over to Texas Rangers Clubhouse if you like. 208 people on X. Rip, you mentioned a YouTube channel. Tell the people where your YouTube channel is.
So you can, the Texas Baseball Report is on YouTube. And if you want to see that Josh Young interview, I do have it posted on YouTube on the channel. So you can go check it out and kind of, kind of listen to him kind of talk a little bit and kind of, share his story there over there at Texas Baseball Report. And also I've got one for the Rip Griffin Digital Marketing also.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, so you can subscribe there. Little YouTube shorts, just kind of give you bits and pieces on how to grow your business online.
Love it. I need that. I run a nonprofit and we're losing money like crazy. Got to go to the show. Pastor, I don't doubt you're still here because I just did all the scores, so I might have missed you, but you were fun today, man. If you're still here, you were a blast. I hope I see you back here and enjoy. Schitt's Creek? And I don't even, can I say that? I work with kids. I probably shouldn't. Kyle says, watching Yankee baseball makes me feel like Job. Oh, little Bible reference there. Wow, I like it. I almost said Job, and then it hit me as I was about to say it. Nice. Who did it make me feel like? Today's game made me feel like, I'll go with David, right? Because you know what? David, most famous underdog ever, never was an underdog. He knew exactly what was going to happen, and everyone else there should have too. That's a whole different story. We'll talk about that on probably never. Bonus is Stooge. I disagree, but you must be a Yankee fan. I'm happy to see you here, Anthony. Take care, Pastor, which I say a lot on Sundays. Does anyone know the latest on Malley? I haven't heard anything updated, but I think he's a late August, early September. Well, I guess you got to be, right? We're running out of season.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close to coming back.
Yeah. And then obviously he's a free agent at the end of the year, but I think you mean about this year. It's been a while since I heard about him. Yeah, I haven't heard much either. Ethan's still celebrating. I love it. Love the reference, Kyle. Wonder if anyone else caught it, but you were playing a team that, the Job thing. Yeah, a little Bible. Mally has recently been cleared to begin throwing. Excuse me, got the hiccups and the burps at once. That's kind of nasty. Feels good, but not the burp that I'm reading. But he is still several weeks away. Okay, there you go. He knows more than I do. Could he pitch in the playoffs if we make it? Sure. What else? Kyle says, being in the same division, the Astros would always have. I like it. Biggest win of the year? Maybe. I don't know. Biggest win of the year. Dolis Garcia walk-off was pretty big. I guess the later you get in the year, I don't know. Rip, before we finish up with chat, do you think that's the biggest Rangers win of the year?
It's up there. It was a much needed win tonight, especially against the Yankees who got swept by the Marlins. But big time win against a big time team. So yeah, great win tonight.
Well, and you said it exactly right. We just lost 2 out of 3 to Anaheim, or in Anaheim. We lost 3 out of 4 in Seattle, and the big mighty Yankees game 1 of 6 in a row versus the Yankees and the Phillies, 2 of the big beasts out of the East, AL and NL respectively. And yeah, for me, my takeaway, and I'll ask you your takeaway, and then we'll close up for the night. My takeaway tonight is Joc shoving, Josh Young shoving, and everybody's been, so anti them. These are professional hitters. They're professional ball players. And I'm not saying they're going to come out of this and start raking, but they might. I've been waiting for it. I am so happy that Joc went deep. I'm so happy that Josh Young ended it. I don't know that I believe in momentum as much as most people do, but if it's a thing, this could be the push down the hill that we need. I'll leave the last thought to you, and then we'll call it a night. What say you?
Yeah, getting production out of the bottom part of the lineup was key for tonight for the Rangers. I think obviously the 2 home runs obviously captivated it, right? But
totally.
to get to get Joc back in there, and to get Josh Young who went down to Round Rock to kind of work on a swing a little bit. And he's kind of like Bronco Mustang last time Livin just said, he's been on fire since he came back. So definitely needed it. Hopefully that's the spark to kind of get the Rangers going here in August.
And Jason Michaels, first guest tonight. We had, I think, 6 guests tonight. He's a major leaguer for 10 years. He's a good dude. He knows hitting. He knows more about hitting. He's forgotten more about hitting than I do. Okay. And I think I know what I'm talking about, but he's forgotten more about it than I know. And he said, get Joc in there as a pinch hitter, let him get ready. And I disagreed with him. I said, hit the guy lead up and get him the at-bats. I think you need to get to 40 at-bats and get your groove. He said what he said, and he was right, because that was a pinch hit, AB, and it was into the beautiful night, and it made me very, very happy. Rip, I appreciate your time tonight, buddy. I hope you had fun. I had fun having you here. Everybody in chat. Boy, we still have 227 people here. Wow. 214 on X, 12 on Texas Rangers Clubhouse, 1 on Dole Whip Dad. I just went to 11-0 as I said that. Regardless, I appreciate every single one of you. The new subscribers, thank you. Rip, thank you. All my guests, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. We're going to close up the show again. Rip, give me 20 more seconds on you where they can find you in case people just popped in, and then we'll say goodnight.
Yeah, you can find me over on X at RipGriffin3 or at Texas Baseball Port on all the socials, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff, and at Rip Griffin Digital Marketing on X and Instagram, all that good stuff.
Love it. Appreciate your time, buddy. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to say goodbye to them, and then I'll say thank you again when it's just me and you. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. The Rangers take it to the Evil Empire tonight. Joc goes deep. Josh Young wins it with a 3-run bomb walk-off. Patrick Corbin didn't pitch well, but John Gray gave us 5 solid. Only gave up that shot that was a missile out from Stanton, but other than that, he was pretty freaking elite. This is a big win. Big win tomorrow. Big win the next day. We get the Yankees 2 more times, and then we get the Phillies. Tomorrow we got a good shot, and then Wednesday we got Rodon. I'll be live tomorrow night, almost assuredly. Same time, same place as a Wednesday day game. May be live for that. We'll see. Again, we done. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Joc. Go Josh. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you had a good time, whether we won or we lost. I guarantee I had a good time because you were here. I appreciate you being part of our Clubhouse crew, whether you're on my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse or over on my Twitch, also at Texas Clubhouse, whether you watch on X at Jeff Bates on X, wherever. You're the best because you're here. You stayed all the way to the end,
It means a lot. I'm going to drop my link tree right here so you can check me out other places. Listen, it just means a lot that you spend a little bit of your evening or your daytime with me here, watching a little baseball, talking a little baseball. I love this. I love building a community. I love watching baseball. I love talking baseball. And I'm just talking to myself if you're not here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to do anything cool for me, like the stream. Of course, I'd love it if you became a member of the channel and all those things. But the most important thing is you are here. I hope you come back again. I appreciate you. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers.